Hello, and welcome to Ryuutama se aka Travel, our Ryuutama game, here on Twitch. This is episode 7 now. Been going for almost like a little over half a season now, in anime terms, and I'm very excited. Not the least because this game is the thing that keeps me going. My soul is filled with energy playing this game, and then I spit it out over the course of 2 weeks, and then I come back for a for a top up. So yeah, I'm super stoked. Before we get into the action, let's do some check-in. Speaking of going blah, and hopefully I am the only one who had that feeling. Jess, how have you been in the last week? Because we had From Dust.
That's the weirdest segue ever. My computer is on its last legs, but it is working, so that's cool.
Fingers crossed.
I have new parts sitting over there. I'm gonna build something even better.
Hell yes.
And I'm going to PAX next week. And all
Yeah.
the usual games have been happening, but like the computer thing kind of completely threw me off, so I don't really remember what I did this week.
Fair. Yeah, I feel like the computer was the big thing.
Yeah, that
Because
happened.
that was like Wednesday? Thursday?
That was immediately following my Magical Fury game that I run with M and Julie, and it was converting the Zoom recording, and my computer was like,
Oh no. Oh.
yeah. So that was cool.
Rip.
I don't think
Well,
it I think I salvaged the recording though, so
good.
all is well.
I'm glad that it's I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm glad that it's working now. Enough for you to come here and play Mule.
Yep.
We were chatting about like ways to jury rig some alternatives to make sure that you could still be here, and I'm glad we didn't have to do all that.
Yeah. No, it's holding out. It's just definitely time to build a new beast.
Yeah, it's been what, like 7 years you said? Something like that?
It's
5 years?
about 5 to 6 years old.
Yeah, that's a long time for a computer. So
Mhm.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the new rig.
Don't
'Cause it
tell that to my
sounds
8-year-old computer.
No, 5 is young. It's like, yeah, that's 8's really when you're in your prime. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Yep.
think that did it? Okay. Um, and I'm especially excited because it sounds like it's gonna be pretty beastly. And I can't wait to see what you can do with it.
Just like accidentally went for 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16. It just I don't know.
Just
My
get it all
bad.
in there.
Just get it
Whoops.
Awesome. Summer, I haven't talked to you in so long.
Oh
How
my
have you
god. Hi. Today has been really good. It's been a pretty, I mean, like compared to some people, I guess it hasn't been that much. But today I have had 3 games, which is a big day for me. Had Pulp Cthulhu this morning, over on Grimjack, which was really great. Kiana faced down against Cthulhu himself, which went about as well as one can expect it to go.
Oh.
He made her swear on her daughter's life to die over and over and over to protect her husband. Isn't that fun?
Rip.
I know. It's really, really good. So yeah, and then last night we had the season finale of Adventures in the Wild Blue. We had all 8 members of the cast plus Kiana, so 9 of us in total. Last night over on Off the Table. It was, oh my god, so good. I choked up, I cried. It was just heartbreaking and heartwarming, and I died. And then I came back. So don't worry, I'm still alive. It's all good. And yeah, it was a busy week. I'm trying to think. Weeks are hard. It was Thanksgiving. So it was
Yeah.
my first Thanksgiving away from home. So if you don't know, I'm from Tennessee. I'm living in Washington currently. So my whole family lives in Tennessee. And so it was just me and my husband by ourselves, and I was like, so what are we going to do for Thanksgiving? We had some Friendsgiving planned out, but I was like, for the two of us, what are we going to do? And all of his grandparents are still living, so they do like grandparents Thanksgiving, which is like so much fucking food, it's insane. And so I tried to match that, and I cooked meatloaf and mashed potatoes and brownies, and we had bread and deviled eggs and cranberry sauce and just a bunch of good stuff, and it was a success, which was really
Awesome.
nice. I felt very accomplished, seeing as I'm not much of a baker, cooker, any type of cooking. I'm not very good.
Not a
Don't do it
culinary
very often.
expert.
No. Um, and we're in the middle of house hunting too. So hopefully in the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks, hopefully after the holidays at least, you'll see me in a different room and
What?
hopefully what will be an actual office, which is I couldn't be more excited. I'm so excited to like decorate a little space. That's because I mean it's always been my bedroom. As since
Mhm.
I started off the table, I've just been in my bedroom. So I'm hype as hell for that. But
There
yeah.
better still be a spot behind you for the cats to chill, or else you're off all the shows.
Obviously.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
buy a cheap
Of
sofa. That's
course.
what I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a spot for them, obviously. They're the stars. I'm just here to serve them. So whatever they need, I'll get for
Awesome.
them.
I'm glad to hear that your Thanksgiving went well, and I'm glad you're here for game 3.
Yeah. I'm hype as hell. I'm so excited. Give me them. Give me
But
them animals.
you're not the only person who's playing games right up to the start, Lindy. How have you
Hi.
been? What have you been up to?
Busy, very busy. About 5 foot even. But no, today was a busy day. I started my day at like 1:30. RPG Sports, which I won D&D, guys. It was real cool, pretty exciting. I
Congratulations.
was very bloodthirsty, and it paid off. Then right after that, I went and helped out my team on Hell's Rebels, which was super fun. My necromancer should never be in melee. Is all up in people's business and murdering people with her shovel. It was awesome, and now I'm here. Yeah, it's busy week for Thanksgiving. Husband was at work, and we kind of celebrated at the very beginning of the month. So instead, I went over to Castle Mac's house for Chinese food and just hanging out time, and that was good. I love Chinese food, so it was
Nice.
definitely good for me. But I'm also going to be at least 1 day, 1 to 3 days at PAX Unplugged next weekend. So if you see me, hug me. Yes, that's what I demand hugs.
Mandatory.
Mandatory hugs. If you see a Lindy, you hug a Lindy. But yeah, so just busy between RPG sports, games, starting campaigns, multiple campaigns in a week. I was not expecting to start multiple campaigns. Jess is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We changed tack. Now we're doing D&D.
We are. A Song of Stars and
Yay.
Storms that I definitely didn't make up 10 minutes before we went live that first premiere episode.
It worked.
So, yeah, it's been.
You are a braver soul than I.
I just improv everything. It's fine. So yeah, that Mr. Ravenloft. Lots of horror and fun. It's been good.
Awesome.
Ready for some Ryuutama.
Yeah. Get back into that good sweet drama. My week/2 weeks been pretty good. Just been, working, streaming. Thanksgiving, of course, happened. My parents rented a condo. My sister's down in the LA area and I'm up in San Francisco. So my parents rented a condo sort of halfway between in Pismo. And then the three of us drove down. She drove up. We met in the middle and did some Thanksgiving stuff. We got there a day late. We were supposed to be there on Wednesday. We got there at the end of the Wednesday, and then my sister got there in the morning on Thursday. Just because traffic was a nightmare. California was previously on fire. It's much less on fire now. I have air for the first time in multiple weeks, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can open my window and not immediately start coughing. So the rain did make the travel conditions difficult, but it had the added benefit of, like putting out most of the fires, which may be a little more important. Thanksgiving was pretty good. Had the whole family do with the like turkey and the potatoes and the stuffing and all that. It's less on fire. That's a win, Julie. And it was cool. We were like at a house that was literally like our backyard was the beach, which was neat. It was a little surreal when on Thanksgiving a bunch of people showed up to like drive around on the beach in their trucks, which seemed a little strange to me. I didn't quite get it. But I was sort of like, okay, whatever. The surreal part was when like a truck drove by with a Trump for president flag, and I was like, okay, so not in San Francisco. And then one drove by with a swastika on their flag. And then there was another with like a Confederate flag, and I was like, I don't really know where I am right now. I don't know what's going on. But got to play Betrayal in the House on the Hill with my family for the first time, which was a good thing, and played a shitload of Magic the Gathering with my sister, which is great. We both started playing after she moved away, so we hadn't gotten an opportunity to play with each other. So that was a lot of fun. Made some new decks. Yeah. And I'm super stoked. Super stoked. I've been just bouncing off the walls from the last episode. And I just want to get into the game. I want to do it. Can we do it? Can we play this game?
I guess we might as well. We don't really have a
We're
choice,
here.
I think. Do we have a choice? Can I say no?
I mean, you can.
We're
but that
already
doesn't...
here. We might as well just
Oh.
do this.
Let's do it.
All right.
We're doing it.
So, previously, after spending a bunch of time in Aurora Mire, our group went back on the road, made it to a quaint little town named Laughing Lee, and through a series of hijinks, set up the mayor with his would-be admirer, Margaret, I believe her name was, for because the town was having a dance that night, and so they got that together, and then there was some stuff, and we're going to talk about that actually in the fiction. So I'm just going to jump us straight into the game. Laughing Lee stirs awake around you as the first rays of dawn glimmer around the side of the moon, sparkling like a fiery diamond, and cast a soft shadow across the bedroom where Kiro and Lamb lay. The two turn to each other, and there's a moment of tense excitement before the silence is broken. Who speaks first?
I guess it would probably be Lamb.
I just look expectantly, like,
So,
yeah.
stuff happened,
Uh-huh.
kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, not. Well,
I mean,
it's
I didn't
hard
have
to
to throw
say.
a flower pot, so
No, it was
yeah.
not
Or
necessary,
flowers.
thankfully.
Yeah.
You didn't have to throw anything, I'm glad. But you had it just in case.
I was prepared. I was ready.
So I kind of confronted him.
Uh-huh. How'd he take it? By
Okay.
do you mean verbally confronted or like
Yes.
physically? Okay. Just making sure.
How would
just
I
clarifying.
physically confront him about?
I will tell it to you later.
I think I can. I think I can get it.
There's two
from
ways.
context. Oh,
but-
2 ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. Okay. There's only. I can only think of one. But no,
Okay.
it was with my words,
I can think of at least two, but yes, with words. Keep going.
and I was like, "So why'd you lie about it?"
That's a good opener.
And
Accusation. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he was pretty embarrassed, but he said it was because he couldn't ask my permission. Because I was unconscious, right?
Yeah. Like, you generally, I mean, yeah.
Which I feel like you have my permission if I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Especially if you're dying.
Right.
Like,
I feel like
that whole,
maybe
like,
we should
kiss of life thing, like,
just make it a rule in the group that if somebody's dying, if you have to kiss them,
then just do it.
you have your you
Yeah,
already
it's
have
like
the permission to
automatic
do it.
permission given. Yeah, mouth contact allowed.
Right. And then I had
Do you know if he
I had
kissed you on the mouth or if it was like a forehead kiss?
I
One's
think
a
it
lot
was
more sisterly.
forehead.
Okay, well, baby steps.
He didn't say directly, but he gestured
He gestured. Yeah,
at my forehead, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I also asked him about, okay, so I have this master plan. I don't know if I've talked to you
Yes.
about my master
I don't
plan.
know if you have, but I'm dying to hear it.
But I wanted to go all the way around with the amulet. Like, I
Okay.
wanted to go from winter to spring, spring to summer, summer, fall, and then all the way home.
Well, it's like number 2, right?
Right. So it'd be
Yeah.
4 total.
Okay, you're halfway there, practically. Almost.
Well, yeah.
After the desert, we're halfway there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I wanted to do, but he can't.
Well, why not? Does he not have like a brain to just be like, I want to do this, and then just does it?
I don't know if it has anything to
he
do with him having a brain or
physically
not.
Incapable? Like, is he gonna die?
No, don't think so. I think it's family stuff.
Yeah, you know how many times tensions run off? Like, he's not even here right now. If you want to do something, you just go off and you do it.
Yeah.
Family will forgive you eventually.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, I don't know the exact situation because he's never told me straight up because that's not really his style.
It's not, is it?
Not direct confrontation, no.
Well, if you ever need the upper hand, then direct confrontation is the way to go because
well, that's what I always say is that it's better just to talk about it all at once, get your cards on the table, but I don't think he has the same life motto. So, anyway,
my life motto is just to do it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. But so when we first met, me and you.
I kicked
me
the
and
door
you.
in.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, thanks.
It was really cool.
I had to make an entrance.
There's so much stuff that happened before you got here, but basically, so we traveled together for winter and to spring, and then he left and he went back home, and I was by myself here, and we're in the city of Blossoms, which was cool because I did some training and stuff, which was cool, but it was also like, I don't know. Before, I had never really had any friends my own age, and I mean, I probably could have if I lived in the city, but I didn't live in the city. I lived outside the city with my pappies, so only people, yeah. So I never really had the chance to get to know people my own age, and then when I did, I really liked it. And then he left, and it was okay, but it made me sad, and I felt lonely. And so when he got back, I said, well, from now on, we should stick together. And I thought that would mean that we would go all the way around together. But I didn't really ask if you would want to do that.
Oh, you just implied it.
I thought that everybody would want to go all the way around.
Well, I mean, we're about the same age. I think I'm a little older than you, but I'm down to go all the way around.
I thought it'd be fun to do.
Technically, we're gonna be basically almost as far away as you can be.
Yeah.
In the summer town. So it wouldn't make sense for him to go all the way back to whatever place. I don't remember names. That's Danchin's thing. and then come all the way back. I mean,
Yeah.
it would honestly almost be faster to just keep going around. Autumn,
Yeah,
then
but you
back
have
winter.
to wait the in between.
I
right?
mean, he can write letters, right? Like there's like remote,
Well,
or he can just not tell them.
he told me a secret that I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, but he didn't tell me not to tell you, so I'm going to tell you, I think.
Okay,
That
I won't tell anyone.
his dad doesn't know that he left.
Oh, well, then he definitely shouldn't go back. He should have as much fun as possible while he's out and just take advantage of the situation. Because if you already left home without permission, it's not going to get any worse the longer you're
I
out.
think he thinks he can sneak back before he notices.
I don't think that's going to be the case.
I was a little suspicious of that.
I'm
Also,
very
being the case.
skeptical.
Yeah, but I think he thinks he can do it. I think he thinks that his dad doesn't care about him.
Uh-huh.
Which, if he doesn't care about him, then he might
Then
not notice.
He should just
but
stay out
it
anyways.
seems
It's like a
unlikely.
win-win situation. Like, I mean, except for your dad not caring about you. But I mean, if he doesn't care if you're there,
Then screw him.
then he doesn't know if you're gone, and he doesn't care if you're gone. Then you might as well just stay out, right?
But anyway, so he said that he would have to go back, and I said that I would go back too. So
But you want to go all the way around.
yeah,
Well, what do you want more? Because I think we could probably convince him and or kidnap him to just go the rest of the way around.
I don't want to kidnap him.
Well, when's his birthday? It won't be kidnapping if he's an adult.
No, I think he's got a ways to go. I
Oh,
think
okay.
he's got at least a year left.
Well, dude.
It's a baby.
Well, dang it. Well, if we convince him, it's not kidnapping. We have a whole desert worth to convince him that'll be a great idea.
Yeah, I don't want to make him do anything he doesn't want to do. And, maybe, I mean, adults can take the amulet too.
It's
So
true.
I could just go home and help Pappies and work until I'm bigger. I mean, I'm already an adult, but
Yeah, but do you
more
want to
of
do
an
that, or you
adult.
want to just do it all in one go? Because all in one go is pretty
I thought
impressive.
it would be really cool to do it all at the same time
Yeah.
because I don't think anybody's ever done it before.
Well,
I don't
have you
even
ever
know.
heard this saying? There's this saying that I've heard. Well, more like Danjin's repeated it when he's going off in his stories. But there's this thing that says absence makes the heart grow fonder. So maybe if he kind of likes you, we just really work on that, and he just for some reason decides to go back instead of just continuing around, he'll really miss you and change his mind. You just keep going.
Well,
And
but
either way, we'll be back there in 2 seasons anyway.
but that does the same thing to me though.
Yeah, so you'll be extra happy to see him when we get back to winter.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of losing with my logic here.
Yeah, I know. It
Just
just
let me know if you need me to do anything.
yeah, probably should keep a flower pot just with
Alright.
this.
I'll get one.
Ugh, it's just a lot.
I think around this time, Margaret will come and knock on the door to let you know that there's breakfast.
Breakfast?
I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
And Kira, speaking of getting a flower pot, you know that supplies are running a little low.
Yeah, I have to get some more before we leave.
Well, we can. Oh shoot! I gotta go. I got places to be. I'm booking it out of here.
Yeah, you did.
Oopsie! I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm running.
I'll meet you there. I feel like a glaive and a scythe are real similar, and I can help. But I'm eating breakfast first because I'm no good on an empty
I'm
stomach.
skipping breakfast. I'm going to freaking chop. I don't remember what I'm doing. I'm harvesting something.
Yeah, you're going to Koizuma Farms.
Here I go.
So Lamb goes bursting out of there. And Mule, I think you just see the streak of Lamb as she goes through the living room where you've been sleeping on the couch. It's out the door and she's gone.
Bye. He'll just get up.
Hi,
and...
Mule.
Oh, hi.
Did you have a good time at the dance last night? I'm just like keeping my plate.
It was fine.
Was it like fine or was it fun? Because there's a couple letters different there. I didn't really hear you.
It was fine.
Okay.
Did you get enough to eat?
Oh, well, I mean, last night, yeah, but then I slept it off. So now I've got to eat breakfast.
Right. Well, good idea, actually.
Yeah.
And
I was
he'll,
a little
get some
busy
breakfast.
at the dance. Did you get any dancing done? The dance floor was
little.
pretty crowded, so I didn't really.
Yeah.
I was asking all the ladies who didn't have dance partners to dance, so I was very busy.
I guess that explains why you worked it off. Then he's just kind of taking like moderate amounts of food and one thing to drink. And with the usual impeccable table manners, taking his sweet time eating it.
Of
Shovel mouth.
course. You just hold the plate up, slide it
Yeah,
in.
like
Yeah,
the
load
plate's
up the plate.
definitely not on the table, but it's like close, and she's just our supplies after she eats like shovel and Hale's food. Oh, well, our supplies are a little low, so I figure we should get some on the way out. But I'm gonna go help Lamb do some harvesting stuff.
All right.
She had to do that.
Right.
last night,
Yeah,
yeah.
she promised, didn't she?
She did. So
Well, that's gonna take her all day, and the stores will not be open all day.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do shopping first, and then I'll go help her out. Let her get a head start. Figure it out.
Right.
All right, catch you later. Bye. she's gonna grab like another like a breakfast biscuit.
Mule, are you gonna stay here? Or are you gonna go with Kira? Are you gonna head to the fields? What's your plan?
Honestly, he'd probably end up heading to the fields.
Okay.
Not to really help, because he's not good at any of that, but
Moral support.
Waving goodbye to Margaret, you walk out into the early morning air, full to bursting with the smells of baking pastries and the buzzing of bees flitting from garden to garden on the bright white windowsills of the town. Kira is about to spend all of her money on pastries. Mule is heading to the fields. Let's go with Kiro. So,
Definitely.
Kiro.
I was full. I stepped outside. I smelled pastries, and I got hungry again.
Yeah. What are you looking to buy while you're here? Let me put you on the
Kiro for
ration
sure.
sheet.
Yeah.
So I think you're low on food.
I think we are low on food. We're getting a little low on water too.
Water refills when you enter a town.
Okay, so let me just get rid of those. Yeah, I'll get some more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll buy 9 more ration thingies because I'll just buy 10 more. Just add them to
Okay.
the box.
And that is.
Do I know how far away the desert is? Like how many days travel?
The desert is. Trying to guess. It's probably like 12 days.
Okay.
Like a little under 2 weeks. And rations cost an amount of money.
I can
buy-
carry 25 rations total.
I'm gonna buy 11 more just so we're full
Okay.
up on the boxes.
Okay. Yeah, throw anything in my inventory you need to.
There we go. Rations cost 10 G and have a size of 1.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna succeed on some hunting in these stupid grasslands and get some rations, y'all.
I believe in you. Okay, so you refill on water, you buy some more food. I think we see Kiro, you like go to a general store and like come out with some baskets of food to cart back to
Yeah.
the animals, and then you go looking for a place to fill up on water.
Yeah.
Because the town has these creeks running through it.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably actually get an extra water skin too.
Okay.
Just so we have like a block for each person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that eventually my brother will show back up again.
Yeah. Well, eventually you'll go to the desert where you're going to need lots of water.
That too. So she's thinking ahead a little bit. She doesn't want to get too much for that yet because we're still a decent bit away, but she definitely, I'm just making a mess of this sheet, get an extra water skin too.
And I have a barrel of water that holds 15 days of water.
Excellent. I'll just fill it all up.
Get it full.
So when you go looking for water, you're like following this little creek, and you come across a little fountain. It's tucked away in sort of this like little courtyard made by adjoining buildings with like very narrow streets that come to it. But you see inside the fountain are coins.
Like a wishing fountain?
That is the impression that you get.
Hmm.
It's like everything's much quieter here because it's tucked away, and the sounds of the town are just sort of dim in the distance.
I'm gonna look around this fountain. I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna inspect this fountain.
Okay. So you're trying to look around, and what are you trying to
She just
get?
wants to like see if there's any sort of like plaque or inscription or like don't feed the fish, basically stuff like that, because there's different things. She wants to just get a good walk all the way around and make sure nothing's saying, hey, don't throw coins in here, or bad luck fountain, or something weird.
There's no plaque, and I think the impression you get is that like everybody knows what this thing is that lives here, and so they just don't have a sign for it.
Yeah, she's like, all right. Reading was never my thing anyway. It's fine. She'll pull out a coin. And she'll fill up the water first, and then she'll pull out a coin. She doesn't want to jinx the water, because her brother's a little superstitious, and so she picks up on that occasionally. And she'll think about it. She's like, what would I wish for? I could wish for some sharks to punch, but I'm gonna find those anyways. And she thinks to herself for a few minutes, and then she'll make a wish and throw a coin in.
Okay, what are you wishing for?
Hero wishes for safe travels through the desert.
Okay. So you
she's a little concerned about how some of these people travel, and she's like, through the desert, we're gonna need a lot of water. So she's like, safe travel through the desert. No dehydration.
Please don't let us die. Please don't let us die. Please don't. Okay.
She feels responsible for like making sure people don't die because she's had to do that her whole life for her brother, basically.
Right.
And so even though her brother's not here, she's like, oh, man, we're gonna find him like half dead in the desert,
or full dead in the desert.
Or Mjoll's gonna die in the desert, and they'll both be dead in the desert. And so she's kind of had thoughts about that. So she wishes for safe travels.
Legit. So I'm just now realizing that I have not told you about my Ryujin today. So I am playing Mikoro. He's my green Ryujin.
I almost wished for things to be good between y'all and Lamb, but she was like, that desert's a little
more. His artifacts are the torch, which is, there are some homebrew rules. We've already established that previously. And he got a new artifact last session when he leveled up. He got the crystal, which means y'all can take damage up to, I believe, 20 below 0 without dying. Yeah, so you don't die until your HP reaches -21. So you don't have to worry about your condition being shit, and then you die. His benedictions today are the Tale of Nostalgia, which is up to 2 characters that roleplay having nostalgia for home. Get a bonus. I believe they're immune to mental status effects. And then the Tale of Love, which is up to 2 characters who are in love, have +1 armor. I must ask, how many players in the party how many characters in the party are gaining armor today?
Question.
Oh, did you want a real answer?
I did.
Do I need to say anything?
Okay, so Mule, so we've been operating on the assumption that Mule gets armor for like several sessions now. Is
Like
Lamb getting
since
armor?
basically the beginning
Pretty
of
much,
this
yeah.
entire season.
You're gonna have to wait on it.
Okay, I guess we'll find out if you take damage, huh? Um,
Yeah.
And then my Reveal that I have chosen are Protection of the Dragon, Guidance of the Dragon, and I am also choosing Gift of the Dragon. So these are things that
That's
let
fancy.
me just make things easier for you. Oh, my third benediction is Fortune. I can make a roll automatically a crit. All right. So you cast your coin into the fountain, and you wish, and you get a reassuring feeling from it.
Oh.
You don't know if it's just placebo or if it actually worked, but you just feel more sure about it, less anxious.
She's gonna assume it's the fact that all the water skins are full. She's like, oh, yeah, water. We're great. Drinks it, refills it again. Man, we're so good on water right now. Looks it all back to town.
And yeah, is there anything else you want to buy while you're here?
I gotta look through the book again. I don't
Okay.
think so, but I'll double check.
Okie doke. Go ahead and take a
there's-
look.
Stuff.
In the meantime, somewhere just a little ways out of town, as the morning draws on, you approach Kawazuma Farm, Mule. The sounds of happy creaks and children in the town falling away behind you. You crest a hill and look out over the fields, quickly spotting Lamb amidst the golden wheat. There's this tiny adult, with a scythe that's like twice her size, going through and cutting this wheat. What do you do?
He's just going to make his way down there and probably I think on the way out of town he would have gotten some water or like filled up a couple of water skins or something to take along with him, knowing
Mhm.
she's out there working. And just go sit somewhere, find a crate or whatever nearby and sit there with his book until it looks like she might be done or ready to take a break. He's not going to interrupt her because
Okay.
that's work.
Lamb, you notice this. You're like swinging the scythe, and I want to know how well you're doing. Could you roll dex strength? So probably really good, but who knows?
Hopefully, we'll see. Dex strength.
First roll of the night.
Mm-hmm. 8.
Harvest. Okay, so with an 8, you are pretty good. You're not used to this. This isn't what Lamb does most of the
No.
time, but you know you're strong and you're capable, and so you're making it work. And I think actually, Mule, the crates that you're at, there's like there are some crates that are closed, but also some that are like open, and that's where lamb, you're bringing the wheat as you cut it down, and you like
Mhm.
gather it up and bring it over.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Yeah, I think when she gets a big bundle of it and comes over, she like kind of like half waves with her arms full on her way over. And then she dumps it and she's like, "Hey,
How's it going?
about as well as I thought it would go."
That's a lot of wheat.
Yeah, I may have rushed into this deal, but it's worth it because Margaret got to have a good dance.
Yeah. Here. He holds out one of the water skins for her. I figured you might be thirsty. It looks like hard work.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but climbing up the mountain was harder.
Yeah.
This is just a lot of
Just
arm stuff.
Sweat
grimaces
drop.
remembering that. Like, yup. It was.
Where's Kiro?
Against my better judgment, I've let her do the shopping on her own.
Well, we're gonna have enough food.
Yep. I don't think she has all the money, so that's good.
Yeah. No, I keep mine secret stash.
Right, me too.
But I mean, she could take some of mine if she wanted to, but she didn't ask me for it. But I did run out really fast, so I didn't give her a chance to ask
Right.
for money.
Yeah.
We'll pay her back.
It's fine. It's for all of us anyway, right?
Yeah, I know, but she earned that money. Crocodile, alligator. I don't know the difference. I know that there's a difference, but I don't know what it is.
Don't
I think
worry
one of
about
them smiles and one of them frowns,
it.
but I don't know which one it is.
It doesn't matter.
No,
They're
I
both
guess
about
not.
as dangerous.
They're both big lizards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually.
I mean, he could explain the difference if he really felt like it, but no.
Anyway, thanks for the water.
Yeah, I should let you get back to work. I'm just gonna be here. I have some studying to do, so
For what?
it's what I do.
Well, you don't have to do it. You're choosing to do it.
Well, I
You
want
should say
to
it's
make
something I want to do.
sure. Yes, that.
So you do want to do it.
Of course.
Okay. I'm just
How
making
else am I
sure.
supposed to get any good at this?
Good at what?
And he gestures to his journal, which on opening there are sketches and notes and things with various herbs and formulas and sundry in it. Herbalism. I'm not that it matters, but I'm gonna try to become a doctor.
Yeah. I've never really thought about what I was going to be when I got bigger. I just always thought I would just herd stuff forever.
I mean, you could. You
Can't
seem a little
be.
overqualified for a shepherd now.
Well, I don't know what else I would do. I guess I could harvest stuff now that I'm getting some job experience doing it. Could do both.
You could have your own farm.
Yeah. I wonder what I would grow. I would probably grow some kind of something that grows on a tree.
Apples?
Maybe not apples. Well, I don't know. I don't know what grows best back home, but maybe apples would be good. I think
Mm,
oranges would have to be hotter.
yeah.
Something that grows
should
on a
eat with the
tree,
chip.
though. Maybe pineapples. That'd have
Not
to be really
much.
hot.
Not much survives around the city of snow for very long, so
No. I just want it to be something that's really up high so that, all the animals on the ground can't get it unless it falls down. And then you just have to race them to it.
Yeah. Well, you've got time. You've got to finish this journey anyway.
Yep, we're almost there. Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go through the desert.
Right. That'll be fun.
Sand. It's kind of like being at the beach, minus one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The water part.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to any of that, but we have to do what we have to do.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna make sandcastles the whole way there.
I think we should probably think more about making sure we don't die from the
Why would we
heat.
die? Oh, because it gets so hot, you die?
Yeah, it can kill you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wait, but how do people live out there?
They know how to stay out of the heat or in the shade or
Well,
stay
how
cool.
are we gonna do it?
That's what we have to make sure we're prepared for.
You can just make it snow the whole way there.
He kind of stops and thinks for a minute, like, could I do that?
We just have a little snow cloud that goes over us and it'd stay frosty.
It
Probably
could
like
help for a little
rain.
while, but it takes energy to cast that. I can't do it constantly.
I wish that the amulet would give me its power so that I could just do that.
Do you then look at the box with the amulet in it expectantly?
She's like, "You gonna give it to me yet?"
Hint,
Give it up. Rattles it. Anyway, I should get back to work. It's gonna take me forever to get this done. Look at the
Right.
field. I've barely made a dent in it. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
You can do it. Don't let me keep you. But if you get thirsty,
Oh.
he waves the water.
Do you think I could swing two at the same time, like double-handed?
No,
Like,
don't. That's dangerous.
like big scissors.
No.
I'm not trying it. She runs off.
Oh boy.
All right, Lamb cuts her legs off.
Oh god.
I am going to spend LP to cast a benediction that's not on my sheet. I'm going to fast forward us. We're going to fast forward to having left the town.
Was I able to help out? Was I really good at harvesting?
Actually, real quick, go ahead and roll dex strength.
Dex strength. Hold on. I gotta get back to my skills.
I'm sure you were great.
I got this. Dex strength, you said?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the harvest foo is strong.
Yeah, you helped a lot. The two of you, once Kiro showed up, you made quick work of the field, and the town was quite impressed. You left the town early the next morning. It was a brisk wind. You were given fresh baked bread. The whole thing was very nostalgic for Lamb and Mule. It's very reminiscent of when you left the City of Snow those many months ago. And as the last crumbs of this morning's bread are lost from your hands, you hear rustling from the foliage just off the road. You spin and prepare for the worst. But what emerges isn't what you expected. Extricating himself from the bushes, twigs and leaves sticking out of his hair, is Danjen. Hi, Julie.
I shoot him anyways. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't actually.
friends.
And-
How's it going?
as he walks out and says that, we're going to go to our first break. So when we get back, we will see the party reunited and see how their journeys continue in just a few minutes. See you soon. Hello, and welcome back to episode 7 of Travel. So, Danjen, you have just emerged from the forest, a little disheveled, to find your friends. What do you
Hi,
do?
everyone.
Oh, good, you're not dead.
Hi.
Back.
Oh my gosh. Wait, where did you come from just now?
Where did I come from? He, like,
From right
scratches his-
there. Just points the way that he came.
Wait, Lamb, you're okay. And
Yeah,
he, like,
I'm not
comes and he just,
dead.
like, he like hugs
Yeah,
you and like,
neither of
picks
you
you
are
up off
dead,
the
and it's
ground.
great.
I'm not dead. Mule saved me.
Mule saved you.
Yep.
And then he like looks at Mule.
Yeah.
He's like, "How'd you do that?"
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm
Welcome
really
back.
happy. I'm really happy to see you're okay, Lamb. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel
Sorry,
better
my
than
head-
ever.
My head feels so weird. I like,
Yeah, you left this note, and I'll just hand it to him.
and he like looks at it and he almost doesn't recognize it. He's like,
Yeah.
"I wrote this."
You did.
Like, Danjin has like almost no memory of where he has been for like the last few days at all.
And that doesn't surprise Kiro at all. She's probably not the first time it's happened. So she's just like, yeah, you wrote it. It's
You wait, so where you don't know where you went?
And then he like thinks really hard for a second. He's like, and then it starts coming back to him. He's like, I was in this place where everything was kind of like swirly and weird, and like there
Did
were
you eat a
spirits.
swamp leaf?
A swamp leaf?
Yeah.
Mule
No, I
just
don't
walks
think-
up and like grabs him by the face and like kind of pulls down his the bottom of his eyelids and checks like he's checking for symptoms.
Yeah. Kiro ate a swamp leaf and it did some weird stuff to her.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
No, I
good
don't think I
happened.
ate a. I don't think I ate a leaf.
everything
It
was fine. Completely normal.
No, he's just Danjin.
Yeah, I was in this place, and there were spirits.
The
And they
spirit
were-
world.
I was in the spirit world, and they were gonna teach me something, but I couldn't pay attention to them, and they got really
Surprise.
frustrated.
Wait, what? You can learn the spirit secrets?
It was so beautiful, and I just was like really
So they
blown
kicked
away.
you out before you could learn anything?
No,
It's not the first time it's
said,
happened.
They
That was
said,
like, that was like second grade, and there was like third grade.
yeah, I just take a little extra time. That's all.
Right.
They said that maybe I had to teach everyone else something first before I was ready. That's
Oh,
what they
no.
said.
Well, what do you gotta teach us? Just tell me quick. I'm a fast learner.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I remember. Oh, that's not gonna help. I had to teach someone to listen. I had to teach someone to share. And what was the last one? I had to teach someone to trust. That's what it was. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I'll
Probably
figure
just
it out at some
strangeness or
point.
something. I don't know.
But yeah, they told me to do that, and then I would learn more about like storms and stuff. I don't know.
Hmm.
And then like
Well-
Danjin backs up and looks at like Mule and Lamb's like, I'm getting like, maybe it's my spiritual senses that I got now, but I'm getting this like vibe from you two. Something
We
going
went
on.
to a dance together last night.
Mule starts
Kira's holding
walking.
her flower pot that she purchased, full of flowers.
Yeah,
You
Mule
went
is
to-
walking ahead on the road. He
Yeah,
doesn't know
we
where
did.
it's-
He's
Kira,
embarrassed, but we did.
Go,
Why
go
is
ahead
he
and drop
embarrassed?
5
Wait,
coins on the.
I said I was getting one.
did
Mhm.
something happen?
I mean, you should ask me all about
Let's
it.
roll condition checks. Let's give some
Kira would have also
context.
advised everybody to buy a sun hat or sun cape before leaving town.
Oh.
You'll get a chance to
Okay.
to
Oh, yeah, 'cause
supply
he's
before you
there's an
get into the
outpost.
desert.
Are
Yeah,
you
that-
kidding
yeah.
me?
Jesus Christ!
Let's see, condition check.
Nine.
So I'm feeling
Twinsies.
totally fine.
The twins aren't.
Oh my
twinsies.
god.
19 is my condition.
Yeah, so you get to boost one of your stats,
Uh-huh.
Lamb.
I did.
Kiro, I think you're still feeling good about
Mhm.
how yesterday went. There were some
Yeah.
some of the girls that you danced with at the dance like
Yeah.
showed up while you were shopping and like talked to you and were like, "How's your day?" And so I think
It was a good day. It took me a little longer to get to the field than I anticipated. But
Yeah.
I had lunch with one of them first, and then we went.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Lamb's just like, I harvested a field. Check. I went to a dance. Check. I got the mayor to go on a date. Check. And now Danjon's back. Check. Everything's going great.
Everything's coming up, Lamb.
It's
Meanwhile,
all coming up.
Mule and Danjin, you're not terrible, but you're not great either. Like you could be worse. Obviously, Danjin, you're disoriented, right? Because you had this whole experience, and then now you're here.
Yeah. So I think what's happening. So as he's talking to everyone, he feels like a poke in his back. While he's and it like so in the middle of talking to them, he like stops talking and starts like looking around. And then like in the grass, he sees a little wisp like poke its head out of the grass and just like wave at him and then like disappear into the grass. And he goes, "They followed me." And he just sort of like goes and like starts digging through into like some blades of grass in the field.
Spirits did?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I've got like this sixth sense now. I'm like, I can feel it. It's like in my bones.
Maybe you could teach me how to feel it too. I want to read auras.
Okay, I don't know how I'll be able to do that, but I could try.
No one ever tries to teach me how to actually use magic. It just comes to me in bursts of inspiration and desperation.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works for me too, I think.
Oh, well, then I'm just going to figure it
I
out.
think
I'm
you're
going
on the right
to learn how to
track.
channel it.
Mule, you're also at a 5.
Uh-huh.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, great. Check. Danjon's back.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Let's get going.
Okay.
He's excited to see you too.
Yeah. He just doesn't know how to
Yes.
express it. It's fine.
No,
He
not
is,
yet.
Hopping atop of Scotty and is leaving y'all in the dust if you don't start moving.
Okay, so you gotta teach somebody how to listen, teach somebody how to share, and teach somebody how to trust. Right?
Yes, that is
Oh.
correct. If I
I think
remember
two of
correctly.
those are gonna be pretty tricky.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because listening is just you shut your mouth. You just gotta teach them how to close their mouth, open their ears. But sharing, you have to learn sharing when you're like 2 years old. And if you don't figure it out, then you'll never figure it out. It's hard to learn how to share. You're like, this is mine. I'm keeping it forever.
Yeah. I
Are you
wonder
all
what-
coming?
We're coming. We're on our way. We're just
talking.
walking. We're not on a horse.
I have no idea who I'll have to teach how to listen.
I can think of a few people.
We can hear you.
I know.
I'm listening right now to you and your sass, mister. And the other one, trust, that's real hard.
Yeah.
Because if you don't trust people, then I don't. Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know how to get that back.
Yeah.
That's probably Mule.
I can hear you.
I was whispering.
That's probably a good guess.
I can hear you too. You don't whisper very quietly.
Sorry.
I gotta learn how to
Sorry.
whisper even quieter. Do you think the spirits can teach me that?
If we keep this up, he'll never trust us.
He
Not
likes
for a
me.
bad start.
Mule, do you trust me?
Yeah. Why?
I dare you to fall off your horse.
Why?
Because I'll catch you.
Yeah, let's do a trust exercise.
It's a trust fall.
We'll catch you.
You said you trusted me. Fall off.
Don't trust Danjin. catch you.
Just fall my way.
okay.
I think I'm stronger than Danjin.
No, seriously, I'll catch you.
Danjin will help me catch you. I'm gonna catch you.
Oh,
Yeah,
was that
like
a wisp over there?
Yeah, don't
Wait.
see. That's
Do
He
it.
jumps down, not falls down. Big difference. And he
Okay.
doesn't go anywhere near Danjin.
Okay. But do you
catch.
jump in such a fashion that that lamb could potentially catch
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a benediction. I'm gonna use the fortune benediction. And lamb, you're gonna crit that.
Yes.
So I think you hop off the horse and go directly into Lamb's arms. And you catch him deftly.
See?
Hey, that's
Right.
not bad.
What?
Do you feel like you learned how to trust from that?
Do you feel like you're trusting me?
I feel like you're holding me off the ground.
Do you want me to put you down?
Yes, please.
Okay. She'll set him down.
He kind of straightens his ass out a little bit.
I don't know what that was supposed to prove, but good job.
I just wanted to see if you actually trusted me, and you did.
I told you I did.
I know, but I had to make sure.
Well, now you know.
I would trust any of you to catch me.
You just fall over.
Fall back.
We all just kind of like,
no, wait,
Can
And,
I get-
Roll to try
that-
and catch you.
yeah,
That's
yeah. What's
probably
some,
an awkward.
what's some strength
situation.
decks from y'all?
Straight dice.
Yeah.
Everyone try.
Oh, yeah.
I'm free fallen.
And I'm free.
Free falling.
Danji wasn't paying attention.
Danjon's helpful.
I'm gonna use a fumble point because why the fuck not? I have the
Kiro's definitely got it
Right?
on lock.
I'm the backup.
nah.
I
five.
think I catch Lamb.
Yeah, so
I don't know why it gave me a +2. That's weird.
that is weird.
Do you have something
'Cause I-
checked where it says apply concentration or any of those?
No.
Huh. How odd.
Is it a terrain thing?
Maybe because we're in grasslands and it's clear.
I don't know.
Weird.
Anyway.
But so Kira rushes up and like you catch Lamb under the arms.
Yeah.
And both Danjin and Mule like grab one of her hands.
See, I told you. I trust all of you to catch me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carry-
Just look at the
Attention.
other two. Like
You carried my dying body across the mountains, so
we did.
Well, mostly Kiro did that.
thanks,
so-
Kiro.
I got your back.
Right, we're wasting time. Let's go. He gets back
Where are
up
we
on his
rushing
horse.
to? What's
I
going
feel
on?
like we're becoming closer as a group.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just on our mission still. You didn't really miss that much.
We
You
fought
just
a
missed the
ghost.
dance.
Fought ghosts.
Fought a
Yeah, we
ghost.
fought a ghost.
And a
Oh, we
Christmas.
saved like a wedding. Oh, you were there for that.
I was there for that.
Yeah,
I
Um,
wasn't there for that. I was dying through that.
you were. You were dying.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, we fought a ghost. I wrestled a gator,
No way.
and I won a bunch
What
of
was
money.
that like?
And she
It
met
was
this
very
really
different than
beefy
sharks.
guy.
I have a little,
what
little
guy?
extra limbs.
Really
What?
beefy guy.
A beefy guy.
Yeah, his name was Brock. Brock.
Brock?
Yeah, he was huge. And they had a really eloquent and beautiful, touching goodbye.
Kira, you have to tell me all about this.
I'll give you the abridged version.
Let's roll travel checks.
Okay. Okay. 8.
9.
7.
Nice.
Hey!
10.
Ooh.
Good job, Mule.
Yeah.
So all of you travel successfully. You don't take any damage today.
Woo.
And as we pull back from the party, or the party walks away from our camera as we hear Kiro giving a very abridged version of her
Super abridged.
Yeah, her date with Brock, and then the farewell. That definitely was very smooth. I think that's probably most of what you cut out.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, then we said bye to go.
But
Then
we
hit
know.
the swamp. Yeah.
Breaking from a cut in a small hill, you walk out into a brilliant valley, abloom with motley tulips as far as the eye can see. A peace and a charge both settle within you as you take in the sight. The only sound, a gently rushing wind bending the grass and flowers as it passes. What do you do?
It's beautiful.
Picking
See.
flowers. Just ripping them out of the ground.
Like roots and all.
Yep. She'll shake it off.
I take one of those and I stick it in my flower pot.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't get flowers in it.
I did, but I figured there's room for extra.
Right.
Yeah.
You can replant it. Just
Yeah, that's what I
make a
figured.
little space.
Yeah, it's
Neil
right here
will
on the
take
left.
a couple of flowers, but he will use his clippers from his
Mhm.
herbalism gathering.
All you gotta
to-
do is rip them out.
I wonder if they're edible.
Hey
You
guys,
can eat one. What?
I left my uke with you guys, didn't I?
No.
Your what?
Did you?
Did you guys pack it? Please
We
tell
took-
me about
I mean, we
this
took all the
somewhere in
stuff- Mule is like crazy about double and triple checking the rooms when we leave. So if you left it with us, it's in one of our bags.
Okay, so then Tangent scrambles over and starts digging through the bags
Question
and
is,
works there.
do we get a cutaway of Mule finding the ukulele and then setting it back down?
he probably thought about leaving it, but no, he wouldn't.
Yeah, it's packed away in the huge mess of stuff on Nono's back.
Awesome. Yeah, so he takes it out and he just starts noodling on the ukulele while we're walking.
I've missed our walking
It's a
tunes.
sound I didn't miss.
You didn't miss it?
What
Nope.
was that, Mule? Do you want me to play louder?
Doop, doop, doop. Yeah,
No.
he can't hear you from up on his high horse.
Yeah, Tangent starts playing a little bit louder and closer to Mule.
You gotta
He
make
will-
sure he hears every note.
He will spur Scotty and move a little bit faster than Danjin can reasonably walk.
Tangent definitely tries to keep up at first. You know what? No, can I roll to see if I can keep up with the horse?
Just ride on Getty's back.
Yes.
Yeah, roll. What is hard exercise? Is that strength and dex, I think?
Is there a check for that?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be called hard exercise.
It's
Yeah,
called
it
a hard
is.
exercise.
Okay.
No.
Tangent trips and falls.
Yep.
I heal him up.
Well, I'm still clumsy.
Stick
Well,
a
we
flower
missed-
in his hair.
We missed having you with us.
Danjin, what is the size of your ukulele? Just out of
I think
curiosity.
it's my special item, so I actually never.
Oh, okay.
I just never thought about the size of it.
Okay. No worries.
Probably medium.
Yeah.
It's not how sizes of items work.
Guess it is. Hold on, wait. Let me
It's a
look. Let me
gran-
look.
It's a grande.
They're
It's a
numbers.
grande. Yeah. Oh, I
Grande
thought
Grande
Pearls?
Boca ukulele.
Curls, my plush lamb that I have, my doll that I have is size 5.
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
enormous.
I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
For fun, I sleep with it maybe,
Yeah.
probably.
That's
I don't have
adorable.
a stuffed animal
Get
at
one.
all. Nope.
Do you wanna hold curls?
Nope. I'm good. I don't own any of those things.
Wink.
I do need to pick a size for him though. It's probably like a 2.
What's his name?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have.
If you were gonna get a stuffed animal ever,
If I was ever gonna get one, yeah.
and you were gonna name it something, what would you name it?
I think it'd really depend on the stuffed animal.
Well, what kind would you get if you had to get one? Would you get a shark?
A bead of
stuffed
sweat goes down Kara's temple. Shock's cool. I could punch the stuffed animal whenever I want. Feel like, yeah,
Look,
Shock's
Curls,
yeah,
Curls can ride on my shoulders. She's almost as big as I
That's-
am.
that's pretty
It's
cute.
true.
And this way, if I ever get lost in grass, I'll be like a lot taller. And you can find me again.
You're pretty hard to miss even in grass with all that hair.
It gets, well, it's big, but it's not as big as Curls is on top of me.
That's true, I guess.
And she's way cuter than me. I'm jealous.
That's not true.
Look at her face.
It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it was made to be cute. I was just made by people, I guess.
Whatever you say.
And then I was left. Or lost. There's really no way to know. It seems more likely that I would have gotten lost.
You don't remember?
I was little. How much do you remember before you're like 6?
A few things.
I have like one memory from when I was really little. That's kind of vague. And then I have one from when I got a little bit older. But then pretty much all my memories have pappies in them. So
Hmm.
from there on out. And grass and snow and running around in the grass and the snow.
I guess it's easy to remember if you're not doing a lot. I was sick most of the time.
Sick?
Hmm.
With what?
I was just always sick.
With what?
I don't know.
Different sicknesses? One sickness that stayed for a long time?
I just got sick a lot. I don't know.
Are you
wasn't
better
a
now?
kid. Yeah, mostly.
I was really tough when I was a little kid. I don't ever remember getting sick very much.
Imagine that.
Well, I'm glad that you're better now.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna go up ahead.
Just be
Got curls on my
careful.
shoulders, running up ahead. Curls is gonna be a centerpiece of my life now because I have her.
Okay. I think that's worth a tale of nostalgia for the two of you.
Ooh, cool.
So you are immune to mentally affecting status effects for the rest of the session. Our mapper, our maps person, I believe there's a direction check
All
that
right,
awaits you.
cool.
I'm helping. 'Cause
Are
I
you?
ran up ahead. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Lamb, roll
Can
the
I
direction
help?
check. Only one person can help.
Oh,
Maybe you should help. I'm bad at this.
Are we we're still
Int?
in grasslands, right?
because I get
Yes.
a bonus for this.
I don't
The-
think
Yeah,
I
you
care enough to
will.
burn magic
You will.
toward this. So
Yeah, because the minstrel gets a bonus, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Direction
All
check.
right. Direction check. Who's
Great.
helping me now?
So-
Is it Danjin helping?
Yep.
Yes. So the helper rolls first.
I'm just running ahead in any given vague direction.
Lamb's just running around.
All right.
So
So how
I'm
are you?
getting some like vibes that maybe we should go this way. That's what I'm feeling. Let me know if I'm wrong, Mel.
up here.
What'd you say?
So there's good auras up here.
Yeah.
So Miel consults his notes and the map
Mhm.
and the road
Mm-hmm.
and pays no mind to any of that.
Okay. All right. So you just barely make it. It turns out Danshin was right. Perhaps unfortunately. But you
Even if he
don't
was,
get
I'm not going to tell him that.
you do not get lost in the fields, fortunately. The shadows begin to grow longer as the pastoral beauty of the grasslands rolls smoothly past you. A few timid birds chirp to each other somewhere out in the plains, and the dirt beneath your feet crunches softly. It's at this point you notice you're being watched and stop dead in your tracks for a moment. In the distance, you see the enormous shape of a wolf watching you, its colossal head peering out between the mountains along the misty horizon line. After a moment, it turns laboriously away and disappears amongst the peaks.
We should probably all howl.
No. That's
No,
a
I
bad
think we
idea.
should to let it know that we're friends.
Oh, so that's not dinner.
No. You can't eat a wolf. A
Yeah, you
wolf would eat
can.
you.
No, you can eat a wolf. If you can eat a shark, you can eat a wolf.
Wolves
That's
eat
true.
sheep.
But we should be careful because it's probably not alone.
It's
I
true.
wanna-
I've heard they hunt in packs.
I really
They
want to
absolutely
howl at
do.
it.
Lamb, no.
Just a little one.
All right, that's enough.
I don't think it heard me, but it
Good.
gets it.
That's the whole point.
Well, I
Well-
think it needs to hear us to know what's up.
Just
They
Let's
definitely
light a
hear you
torch or
arguing if
something.
they heard that.
Do you
Ow.
want
I've got a
monster
lantern.
knowledge, Mule?
sure.
Let's see. Where is this thing?
Nice.
Monster knowledge.
Hot damn. Okay, so
Nailed
you
it.
almost certainly know what
I
it
know all
is.
about things and stuff.
Is it in animals? No. I know it exists. I know it's here. I know what it's called even. I just don't know which category of wolf stuff it's in.
It's a howly.
It's
It's a big fluffy pupper.
it's
A
not
big
a,
fluffy howl.
it's not
big-
a
a big
wolf.
fluffy
It
owl.
needs tummy scratches.
A big owl.
Ow.
There we go. The ghost beast.
Oh.
great.
Cool. Neat.
I
I guess it's not dinner.
I guess it's not.
largest
because it's
carnivorous
fluffy pepper.
animal in the world, the ghost beast measures tens of meters in length. Its exact dimensions are unknown. Its exact form and details have never been confirmed. Due to its size, it does not hunt humans, but is extremely sensitive to imbalances in the natural order. It has been known to appear near advanced human civilizations, and when it does appear, humans can only flee.
Yep. So
Ow.
he has recounted that from his book because he takes notes on everything.
We don't want to mess with that, okay?
I bet he's lonely. If everybody always runs away from him, he probably just wants friends.
Yeah, and I know ghosts now, so I could probably talk to him.
Why don't you go do that, Danjin? Lamb, you stay
Okay.
here.
But
Danchin starts like jumping off in
Danchin,
that
I just
direction.
grab him by like the back of the collar, just
His feet go out from under him.
Wait, what?
I've never had a dog. It's
He
too
just-
big to put on a leash.
let's leave
Mule
it
just
alone.
looks
If
at
it
Hero.
tries to eat us, then you can speak to it.
Yeah, Mule just looks at Kiro and is like, how has he survived this long?
I believe that.
Right.
I'm
Okay, well, we'll just
sorry.
leave it alone. I'll howl every now and then just to let it know that we get it. We're on the same page.
Just hold a torch. It probably won't come near us if there's fire.
You don't think he'll eat us?
No, we're gonna be
No,
friends with
they
him.
don't.
I bet if it tried to eat us, it wouldn't chew us, though. It'd probably just swallow us whole, and then we'd be in its big old belly.
Probably, then we can fight our way up to the inside.
Or we could go
Let's-
on a weird stomach exploration, like a cave.
Or get completely disintegrated by stomach acid, which is the most likely occurrence.
What about that story about the person who got eaten and they were fine and they came out of the belly later? I
That's
think
a
there's
story.
a couple of them. Well, yeah, but a lot of stories are based somewhere on fact.
A lot of stories are also highly embellished by fiction, like that one.
That could happen.
No.
I just want to pet it or ride on it.
Have you ever accidentally swallowed a bug? Did it ever come back out?
Well,
If you cough hard
I
enough.
try and spit them out if they go in my mouth too fast.
Right.
You just gotta spit them out real quick. They don't even know what hit them. The worst one was a bee because it stung me on the inside. And it died.
What?
They only get one sting and he wasted it. He wasted it on the inside of my mouth and I wasn't even going to hurt him. I just spit him right back out. He was already dead.
It's probably a panicked reaction. to
Yeah,
being
probably
in a
for
mouth.
being in my mouth.
Yeah.
It was his fault.
But I mean, I don't imagine you like nomming after bees. So.
No. I would never do that.
You didn't say that very
Nice.
convincingly.
Yeah.
I would
I
never
was
do
looking
that.
slightly uncertain about this, but no.
I would never eat a bee on purpose because I know what could happen.
Were you trying to go for the honey?
No. I just happened to have my mouth open while I was running. It's not a big deal. Sometimes your mouth is just open
It happens.
for breathing.
Okay.
Once I accidentally swallowed a fish while swimming. It was a real
Did you throw it up?
guppy, really. No,
Did you feel it moving around in your stomach?
no, I don't think it made it very long.
Ooh, it just gave me the
It's
shivers.
a little slippery going down though.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've established that Kira has a lot of empathy for animals.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're delicious.
I bet it was a really interesting final moment for that fish though.
Yeah, but he expected another fish to eat it, and it wasn't a fish.
It was you.
Yeah.
What were
don't
you
think it-
doing?
I don't
I
think it
was-
would have noticed
I
the
was-
difference.
I was clam diving for pearls.
Did you get
Or
any?
oyster diving for pearls.
Did you
Oh,
get
yeah.
any-
I got
Did you get
some.
any pearls?
Yeah.
How many do you have
Don't
to
know where to
crack
look.
open for a pearl?
Well, it depends. Sometimes you get lucky, and it's in the first one.
What'd you need pearls for?
Mom's an artisan. She crafts stuff with them.
Do you have anything?
Not on me.
Well,
Kira's got
when-
like some beads in her hair though. I guess maybe she's got. She got a bead on like the end of her glaive. She probably like gestured to the
Mhm.
bead. Like these are pearls.
Well, when we
Change
go
everything.
when we go back to your house and we meet her, maybe she could make me something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like a necklace or something. That'd be cool.
I used to sit with mom all the time and try to help her. Well, I would help her. Well, I would try to help her. Same thing kind of in
Yeah.
my case.
One of them, I mean, they both have a lot of kind and caring in them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lamb, you're so good at doing that.
Anyway, we should probably make camp soon. Because it's almost nighttime.
Should we be concerned about this ghost beast?
I'm not worried about it at all. Literally
Oh.
zero concern about it.
I don't even think ghosts eat people anyway.
I don't think I seriously think that we would have a fighting chance if it really did snap us up. But anyway, I'm gonna howl so it will know that we're not enemies.
Okay. I can help you with my mighty voice.
Ooh, you could do it a lot louder than I could.
So do we see Lamb and Danchin wander off to go howl toward the mountains while
Yeah.
Mule and
Yep.
Kira set up camp?
Oh, Kiro's gonna go off hunting.
Oh,
She's
Kira's hunting.
She's
Mule
gone.
is
I'm
left.
gonna get some rations, y'all.
Mule is left to set up camp. Okay.
Yeah, he'll do that.
All right, let's get a camping check from
This is
Mule and a hunting check
class.
from Kiro.
This is literally my class, my skill ability that I've successfully used once, and I didn't get any meat from it. We're
Fucking
gonna
a
hunt.
squirrel.
7.
Oh my god.
Does that not get me any?
It's you get a number of rations equal to the difference between your results and the topography.
The topography. Yeah.
Which is 1.
You get a
I
whole
get-
ration though. You feed yourself.
I do.
Yeah,
I
I
feed
think-
myself.
Do you get a rabbit, maybe?
I get
A
another
baby
squirrel.
rabbit.
I get a
Oh my
squirrel.
god.
I get another
Spotted
squirrel.
bunny. Another squirrel.
And I
Oh,
offer it
no.
to Lamb because I know she hates them.
Oh my
So she might want
gosh.
to eat it.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Okay.
It's
I thought-
already dead.
Yeah, I thought you might want to because you said they're evil.
They're really
basically.
loud and mean.
So
They're
you can
so
eat it.
mean.
It's good. It's a good way to get back at him. Is eating them.
Yeah, it's just sad that they don't know that I'm eating them. I mean, not that I don't want them to know that I'm eating them. Do you know what I'm
he saw
saying?
the
though?
hungry look in my eyes.
The
It's like,
vibe, the
he knew he
message
was
is
getting
lost.
eaten. He knew.
Oh, okay, good.
I was really hungry. I looked at him. So
I gave him the hungry eyes.
yeah.
Alright, go ahead and mark the rations for the rest of the party.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, settling in for the night, an energy runs through the camp, excited and awkward. The stars above glitter charmingly as you drift off to sleep. You hear the soft hoot of an owl, and a cozy warmth fills your heart, like you've just been tucked in for the night. And with that, you're going to go to our second break.
Oh my gosh! Already.
Already?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
So quick.
It happened so fast.
Every time. And when we return, we will see our heroes continue on their way and encounter their location for the night.
One day I'll
So.
hunt something bigger than a squirrel.
You got it. This is the place to do it.
Soon.
This is.
Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Ryuutama Seyo, aka Travel. So you have gone to bed. It's time to wake up and make some condition checks.
Woo.
Everybody's favorite part of the day. Or specifically, Lamb's favorite part of the day, I suspect. Yeah.
No.
Someday you're gonna fumble and it's gonna be just wild.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that would be wild.
I think that's happened once, yeah. But that's like pretty much the only way you don't get a really high condition at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we got a bajillion from Lamb. 7, a 6, and a 7. So you're all doing pretty well today. Danjin, you're doing better than you were yesterday. Maybe still not quite used to being back with the group. And actually, as we head into the second half of our episode, we get the episode splash, which it's not in the format of the show. Honestly, at this point, it just happens when it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Today's episode is episode 7. Dawn Breaks. What's in these caves? So,
What's in these caves? What? In these caves?
a light, fluffy mist clings to the grasslands as you walk this morning, looking for all the world like you're walking on a sea of clouds. Giddy and No-No bleat happily as their steps kick up puffs of vapor, and Scotty seems in high spirits as well. What do you do?
So hype for the day.
Yeah. Are you?
Just-
How is that manifesting?
I mean, she's always like pretty rambunctious. But especially the animals being in really like good spirits today, I think has like super boosted her mood. And she's just like walking with them, like like trying not to get in their way, but like just admiring their good moods and they're not complaining, whining attitudes that she normally gets.
She's like, you guys are doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Just gonna stay back here out of your way.
Eh.
Eat all the grass you want.
You notice they're a little confused because they can't see the grass. But they're having a good time anyway.
They love it.
Eventually, the mist clears, and after a few hours, you see an odd sight. A large tent intersects the road up ahead, with a number of small tents around it, and what appear to be wheels at its base. A short way off, you see a hastily built pen full of shaggy, furred cows, and between the two, a rough carved sign reads, Ku Longen. What do you do?
Meow,
London.
meow, meow, meow.
Hmm?
Is this a circus?
No, it's a caravan.
Oh. It kind of looks like a circus,
I was gonna
or
say, are
what
you
I've
sure
heard
it's not
of.
a circus.
Because I've heard that I've never been to a circus, but I've heard that they have tents
No,
and that they move around and that they've got animals.
no, a circus looks more festive than this. They're
I don't know,
probably just traveling
circus.
traders.
We
No
should
map.
go say. Well, we should go say hello. We should be really loud when we're approaching, so they know.
Of course.
Can I see the cows?
Oh yeah. There's
I'm
just-
running.
There's
I'm
a bunch of
running
them
over there.
in this pen.
Cows everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
they're-
running over there.
There are probably like 30 cows in this sort of slapdash paddock. And they are like, they're super fuzzy. They're so fuzzy that like most of them, their fur comes over their eyes.
Hello, you beautiful beasts.
That's a cute hand.
Whoa. You guys are so fuzzy. I just want to climb on you, but you're not mine, so I can't. But I'll look
And
at
as
you
you
from
say that,
here.
Danjin like hops over you onto the cow.
Like
just hugs it. He's like-
over the fence on the cow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've picked up some grass. You know, you just dig it out of the ground really fast. I'm like holding it out.
I know you can get some from inside your enclosure, but please come eat it out of my hand. I want to pet your fuzzy face.
Danjin's just like hugging it. You are so fluffy. Oh my
It-
gosh.
Slowly plods toward you and reaches out to eat the grass.
Oh my gosh, this is the best day of my life. They're so pretty. I've never seen cow with such long hair. Normally they have short hair.
Yeah.
I want to buy one. Do you think we could buy one?
Do you
I don't see why not. We definitely have enough money.
I love him. And then
What are we
he's
gonna
like-
do with a cow?
Milk it,
eat it.
Brush its hair.
Mm.
braid its hair,
Talk to it, love it,
ride it,
hug it.
name it.
Right. Let's just go talk to someone in the village then.
A little ways off, you see a figure wearing tanned leathers, their hair put up. They're standing out sort of in the grasslands between the paddock and the tent, just sort of staring off into the distance.
Hello.
With their hands on their hips.
Hello.
They turn.
Excuse us.
And they'll wave and they'll start walking over. Hello, I'm Dover. I'm the caravan leader. And they hold out a hand toward Lamb.
Hi, I'm Lamb. I'm myself. I'm not a leader of anything.
That's Katrina's cow. You probably don't want to hold on to it for too long.
Is she picky about people touching her cow?
No, it's just her cows tend to be a little moody.
All of my animals are moody.
She's a shepherd.
Oh, it's wonderful to meet you then. Not often you meet other people with similar trade out here.
But these are they're very beautiful cows. They're
Thank you.
much bigger.
We work year-round to raise them. Speaking of which, is there anything I can get you? Anything that you need while you're here? They'll gesture over to the big tent. Our caravan is set up if you need to purchase anything.
Well,
Do you sell your cows?
We do.
we're about to go into the desert. So anything that you
I
could give us
see.
that would be helpful in the desert, or we'll buy it. We're not we're not going to just make you give it to us. We'll buy it from you. But anything that you could give us, I mean, sell us, that would be
Ma'am?
helpful
Of course
in the
not.
desert.
Is commerce that moves us all, isn't it? They sort of look off over the top of the tent.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Yes.
Well,
there's an. If you're heading to the desert along this road, there's an outpost that will have most of what you need specifically for the desert. But the people of my caravan, they are accomplished artisans. If you need for armor or food for your journey,
Ooh, armor. Is it pretty?
I think so. Boots and gloves, especially Katrina, as I said, as her specialty.
I've got gloves. They're okay, but they could be better gloves. And my boots, too. I've had them for a really long time since my feet stopped growing.
do you need new ones?
I mean, I can always get, well, you know, like old summer shoes, and they're probably like really worse for wear. Like flat bottoms, you know? I mean, I've had these for a really long time.
Yeah, you had those when we first started journeying.
My
didn't you?
feet stopped growing like 4 years ago. I've just had the same boots ever since. Tabby's couldn't really afford to get me nice things like, you know, every time
Sure.
I needed new things, so I just kind of made do. And I
Well,
would
let's-
hammer pieces of wood into the bottom to make them last.
What?
You can,
Let's
you
see
can,
what they have. I'll get you some new ones.
I can buy them myself.
Why?
Cause I make money sometimes.
You should save it
For what?
whenever you decide to go home. If you decide to go home.
What would I spend it on? New outfits for Pappies? That's a good idea. I probably should save up to buy Pappies new outfits. Okay, if you want to buy me new boots, I'll let you.
All right.
But I'm gonna buy the gloves. Because I don't really need new ones, but
I have sandals.
you should. Well, sandals are perfect for the desert.
The
Maybe you
desert,
should get
right.
sandals. Sandals. Do you think you can ski on sand?
No.
Like you can ski on snow?
No.
No, that's not. Sand doesn't. I don't
It
know how
doesn't
snow
work like
works.
that.
But you like don't really. Sand is a lot of friction. A lot of.
Sand doesn't pack
It's real
down in quite
gritty.
the same way.
But you can build
Anyway,
sandcastles the same
Thank
way you
you
can build
for your
snowmen.
help. We should
Oh.
we should let them get back to their work.
Thanks, Dover.
Yes, of course. They'll point toward the tents. There's an obvious opening where you can get in. Entrance is right over there. If you need anything, don't hesitate to come find me.
If you
Of
need
course.
anything, don't hesitate to come find me.
She likes to help people.
I love it. It's so
A
much
lot.
fun. Especially if
Well-
it's curse related, but it doesn't have to be. That's just my specialty.
If you've seen any morals around, those would be helpful. The cows like them. No, haven't had
Some what?
morals. Mushrooms.
Oh, can I do an herb gathering check?
Yes.
I should do that as well.
Thought you were
Yes.
saying like the cows had morals.
They needed morals.
Might be
Yeah.
morel. I'm not
They
sure. how to
need
pronounce-
moral
I think
guidance.
it's morals.
No.
I think it's morals.
LOL.
Yeah.
No.
But it's also it's just Kiro.
Nice.
Yeah. Mule, if you want to have found some already, you
Sure.
may.
Mule's got some in his bag. I helped.
He just
Fantastic.
gives Slam a bit of a look, but he doesn't say anything, and he just hands over a small bag of mushrooms.
You
Here.
hold on to those for now. I'll go with you and oversee. You can negotiate these as credit.
Woohoo!
Oh, okay.
To buy a cow?
No! We're not taking a cow into the desert. It would die.
You can buy a cow, but your friend is correct. They don't do well in the sand.
Oh.
That's...
Think about the
Ooh,
animal
I
for
mean,
once.
We don't do well in the sand either.
That's true.
I
but
think I'll be
cows
fine in the sand.
do worse. Shall
That's
we
true.
go?
I grew up with
Especially
lots of
big
sand.
fuzzy
Yes.
ones.
Yes, let's go.
They'll begin leading you toward this sort of covered area, and you see now that the wheels are actually the wheels of wagons, and this tent is a circle of wagons that have had a leather tarp roof placed over them while they're encamped here. You can you hear the quiet sounds of artisans' work, occasional hammering of tools against leather, the sort of acrid, acidic smell of tanning fluids, and then just the ever-present sounds of a faint wind and a rushing river nearby. As you walk in, you see all of these people at their wagons in this circle, sort of sitting on their steps with their assorted tools and materials around them. And Dover will begin bringing you to a cobbler, a shoemaker. And as you approach, I would like everybody to roll a perception check. I think it's called perception, notice, spot.
Yeah, perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Oops, first one.
I mean, your first one was a
Good
10.
at everything but hunting today.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Jesus,
Hang on.
those are some good rolls. Those are some good rolls.
10, 10,
All right.
10.
Real perceptive.
You all notice Mule perhaps a little later than the others because what's distracting you about this location?
I think he's kind of just taking it all in and getting a sense for things. And also, something about Dover's behavior is distracting him a little.
Okay. The rest of you immediately see there's a leather strap, like a necklace, hanging off of the awning of one of the wagons, and on the end of it you see a small pewter shape, the face with horns.
You've seen this before, right?
Yes.
No.
That's
Uh-oh.
the
Mm-mm.
pendants that you have seen
Nope.
when there are curses.
What's that?
That? Oh. We found it out in a ruin when we were near the edge of the desert.
You probably shouldn't
cou-
keep it.
Well, we were asked to, there was a traveling merchant
Yeah.
from the Stormlands.
Yep.
She asked us if we'd seen anything like this, and we hadn't at the time, but we figured in case we run into her again.
I would
Should
recommend you
hold on to
don't
it.
keep that.
Wait, what did she look like? How big was she?
She was quite
How
tall. She had long black hair and an oxen.
Did she say her name?
She did. My apologies.
Was it Hecla?
Yes. Do you know
The
this?
bear
person?
storm?
Mama! Mama came through here.
The
We
bear
were-
storm was here.
Some ways to the south, much closer to the Stormlands at the time.
And she asked you to look for this?
She did. She seemed concerned, so I figured it was important, whatever it was.
Yeah, it is
It
important.
was
It's just why would you be looking
Shortly
for
after
this?
the beginning of spring.
Well, she was with us, with me and Mule. We delivered the amulet from winter to spring, but she had to leave right before because she was doing some stuff on
We
her
part
own.
ways at the City of Spring. She had business of her own to attend to.
I see.
Anyway, I wouldn't really hold on to it because it's bad luck.
Those have a tendency to carry
Curses.
curses.
Do they?
Yeah.
We found it just 2 weeks after we crossed paths with her. Things have been normal since, but if you insist.
Nobody left or did anything weird or behavior changed or felt icky or got sick or fell asleep and didn't never wake up kind of thing. Cows didn't run away. I don't know. Maybe you started getting a lot of like flat tires or the
What's a
wind
tire?
came and blew something off.
Lamb knows a lot about
Lamb.
curses.
No.
Can we all check this thing out? Like, a
Yeah,
little-
you can try. I think Danjin would be the better one because you have a class ability for that.
Right. Which one is it? Is it Holy Vision? Is that the one?
I believe so. Yeah. So for chat, there are some homebrew classes that you might not recognize on the overlay, specifically the fighter and the sage. The fighter does what it says on the tin. The sage is a sort of support-y spirit-based character. Yeah, so Holy Vision, you'll be rolling int plus spirit.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, is there anything that Mule could look at with it first? Because that was Jess's instinct. But
Yeah, I mean, you've tried before, Mule, and it never really worked out. If I'm remembering correctly, like you could tell if there was an enchantment on it, but getting any further detail than that hasn't worked out for you so far. But yeah, you could roll int and see if you see any like telltale signs of magic.
Wouldn't that be like a sense check or something? Probably.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because that's an int spirit
yeah,
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
and I guess Danjin could get a more like thorough
Mhm.
reading on it after.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
As far as you can tell, there's no enchantment here. It's just a necklace.
Seems normal enough. Apart from the appearance.
It's when we found it, that symbol was on multiple parts of the rune. That was just the only thing that was portable.
And where did you say this ruin was exactly?
It was at the edge of the desert, to the south a few days. If you have a map, I could mark it for you.
Yes. He'll pull out his map.
We're going to the desert anyway, so.
It's true.
They'll mark a spot. It's a couple days detour if you want to go there.
Mhm.
You'd have to reroute, but it is on this side of the desert.
It might be worth looking into.
Maybe.
Potentially.
At this point, a young man approaches briskly. Dover, I need to speak with you a moment. If you'll pardon me. And they'll turn from you. What is it, Pyotr? And there's a hushed conversation. Sasha, it's just... She left yesterday. She's not back. I was a little worried. But, you know how she is. Then I went to check, and some of the food is gone. And I'm worried she might be doing something very stupid on her own. And he's like trying to be hushed, but you can still hear him.
Not listening.
All right. I'll see to it immediately. They turn back to you. I'm sorry, but something has come up. One of the...
Someone's missing?
Yes, young girl, probably a few years younger than you. She gestures to you, Mule. Sasha, she's been she's been getting this idea in her head about, well, taking my job. And so she's been trying bigger and bigger stunts to impress the caravan.
Stupid.
Well, I feel like now is a good time for me to reiterate that we can help you.
When did she start doing these stunts?
About a month ago.
Would it
We
have
had a
been right
problem with some of the wheels, and we were supposed to be getting to the gathering,
Danjin like looks knowingly at Lamb.
and I made the
I just
unpopular.
asked you this question.
Well, we found that pendant 4 months ago. So
4 months?
at the beginning of spring, yes.
That's a while
Has-
ago.
Has any shady character been through here recently?
No.
Nobody's touched the amulet. Nobody's looked weird at it.
I wasn't checking, but not that I noticed, no.
You don't think she got her little hands on it, maybe?
Did she ever handle it?
No, it's just been hanging off of my wagon since we found it.
Well, that doesn't really line up with anything we've dealt with before, so
I mean, if she was cursed, she probably would have taken it with her.
more than likely.
It's true that the other one, yeah.
Well, if you're willing to help join the search effort, that would be a huge help.
For sure, I'm just gonna get new gloves and new boots, and we will be on our way.
All right, thank you. I need to get people together, and they'll
Of
go
course.
off to start organizing people. If you would like to buy new boots, you
Yeah.
may do so.
Yes.
And let me see, how much are boots?
Yeah, how much are they?
I think there are a couple kinds of boots.
Give me them good
Hats,
boots.
accessories. Shoes. There we go. There are rain boots and walking shoes and climbing shoes and snow boots and mud boots and jungle boots.
What's the best boot?
Walking shoes are good for being on the road. Climbing shoes are good for mountainous terrain. Snow boots are obviously snow and blizzard. Mud boots are for the swamp. And then jungle boots are for forested places. And rain boots are galoshes. So, for the rain.
I guess I'll just take the walking ones.
Okay. The morals will be enough to cover that. They'll trade for that. And the Katrina despairs at the state of your boots.
We can just burn them.
Yeah, that's what happens. They get chucked in a fire.
Are there any gloves? Wait, what size are these?
One.
Do
I
they have a
think?
size? Okay.
Or if you're wearing them, it doesn't matter. I don't think.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, capacity is what you can carry, not what you have on you.
Yeah, and then gloves, I think, would be accessories. Is that correct?
Probably. Do they have any effect? The boots.
The boots, yes, they give you a +1 bonus while you're on a road. So any check that uses terrain or weather for its target number, get +1 on a road.
Tempting.
Mm-hmm. You don't say.
Give me some fancy gloves.
Yeah, you can get some gloves. I think, yeah, they're high quality.
Okay.
So they're gonna be 500 gold.
Okay.
But they will give you a +1 to, I think it's damage is how that works.
Oh, fuck yeah.
To accuracy. Sorry, +1 to accuracy.
Ooh.
It's still pretty good.
How much are the boots?
Yeah.
The boots were walking shoes at 350.
Cool.
Is Mill buying some shoes?
Yes.
I get some shoes.
All right.
Nice.
Hmm.
So once you're all kitted out, Is there anything else you need to buy? Are you good?
I'm
There's
good.
there's a missing child.
Yeah,
We're
But
just they're getting a team together. We've got time.
it's
Right.
fine.
We're just
No
trading real
curse.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy some armor.
Ooh,
They've got light armor.
look at that light armor.
It's 900 gold, size
Oh,
3,
Just kidding.
1 defense point.
I already have. I have finely crafted clothes. That gives me one
Mhm.
defense point.
How much currency do you have, Lindy? I'm assuming we.
I have. Well, I made some money gator wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everyone
she
bet
did.
against me, but I have 2,412.
How much did you make from the gator wrestling?
Oh, a few hundred. It's fine.
Danjin, if you wanted to buy something, I would help pay for
I
it
made
because I've got
200
money.
gold. I made 200 gold
I've
wrestling.
got plenty of money,
Okay.
even after my gloves.
Spend some of your pappy fund on.
Aw.
It's worth it. We're traveling together. Pappies are fine.
Let's I don't know if there is actually anything that I want right now.
Okay.
Get
You
some
can
matching
also
gloves.
get like a hiking staff, which I think we have one in the party, and Lam has it, even though she can't use it.
Yep.
Oh no, the walking stick. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. We have a walking stick. Neil's not going to use
Yeah,
it because
really-
he's usually on a horse.
Do I have it?
Yeah. It
Where
should
would
be
I-
in your inventory. It's size 3.
I don't know. I don't have it.
You should put it
Wait,
on
where do
there,
I put
then.
it?
In your
Fields and
inventory?
armor? Oh, just in my items?
Yeah, you can't use it because it requires you to have a strength of 4.
Oh, yeah. I'm too strong.
Yeah. It can't help you.
Effect? What's the effect of it?
It gives a +1 bonus to level 3 or lower terrain for frail travelers.
For our non-strongs, our Danjin and our mules.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I think Hero's all right. Climbing shoes are tempting, but I think she'll hold off. We'll find this missing kid first.
All right. So, Dover will get some people together and sort of send them out in different directions.
You know what? I changed my mind. I remembered it's called What's in These Caves. I'ma get me some climbing shoes.
Okay. I forget how much they are.
That's 450.
Yeah, 450. Okay.
I'm gonna buy some climbing shoes because she hated that mountain so
That's true.
much. And
Does
it helps with
anybody have
multiple
any rope?
terrains. I have rope.
Okay.
I bought some specifically when I first made this character. So I'm gonna subtract 450 gold.
All right.
Give me some.
So if you would like, Kiro, you
Yes.
can try and track this person.
I would love to. I'm real good at boots. Funny. Just gotta get to my check.
You've been pretty good at tracking people so far.
Not today.
Well, not so much today. Okay.
She's been gone for
So-
more than a day. The trail's gone cold.
Yeah. You go out there and you head out into the plains, and you're not finding a track. You're going to need to come up with some other approach to try and find her.
See, this would have been great if we did have a wolf as a pet because we could have just put some of our stuff in its face and it would have smelled it and then it would have like run. We could have just followed it. I could try with Gideon No, but they've never done that before and I don't think they would know what I was doing.
Probably not.
I don't think they're really tracking animals.
No, but I mean, I could try. See what they think.
I guess.
Do we have any of our stuff?
You don't. You could walk back to the caravan.
It's not worth it.
Okay. Too much shame. Too much shame.
Does Kiro not have a tracking ability?
I did.
She did. Yeah, she rolled it and
Oh,
she got a
5.
5.
Oh,
Yeah, it's happened.
I didn't see that pop
sometimes.
through.
Yeah.
So
Well.
you're gonna have to come up with a new approach to try and track her down.
Okay, well, I'll just see if I can climb on top of one of the tents.
And
Okay.
see really far away.
We could try asking people about where she was last seen.
I'm gonna do the tent thing. You do the talking to people thing.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm gonna climb up to the top of the tent.
Okay.
He's gonna go talk to people, I guess.
All right. So okay. Mule, you head inside. Who's Danjin and Kira? What are you doing while they execute their assorted plans?
That's an excellent question.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I would probably go ask people too, to be honest.
Okay, so you're gonna go with Mule.
Yeah.
I'll go with Lamb.
Okay,
I'll help her look. Maybe
Kira and Lamb go
maybe
climbing.
this land is just like, I don't know, there's a lot of cows. I gotta get like an aerial point and then I'll spot something I can track.
Okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
see if you can get a fresh trail from the sky.
Yeah. Like a bird's eye view. Like
There's
'cause
so
hawks
much.
are really good at hunting things.
There's so much grass. You would think it would leave like a little
You think
trail.
maybe you can't see it when you're down at level with it though. If you get
Because
higher,
you're
you
probably
can-
just ruining it when you're walking through it. But
Exactly.
you get up high, you can see,
you get it.
you can, focus
Yeah.
in, laser in
Mm-hmm.
on the path.
Meanwhile, inside, while the two of you psych each other up to climb this tent, Mule, you're asking around.
Yeah, he's just going to be asking find out what people can tell him about Sasha. Where was she last
Okay.
seen? Did she mention anything about where she was going? Did she
Roll-
buy anything or take anything that would indicate something about where she's off to?
Roll negotiation. And actually, Danchin, if you want to help, I'll let you roll
Yeah.
negotiation. And if you get a 5+, that'll be a
It'll be
plus
a
1
helping
bonus.
thing. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Negotiation. Got it.
All right, yeah. So,
Okay.
Danjin, you're being nice and friendly and getting people at ease. They're happy to talk to the two of you. You'll go ahead and take a +1 to your negotiation. Well, it helps. So you're asking around, and people are like really taken in by Danjin, and they're like, "Oh yeah, minstrel, that's cute. Yeah, nice. Play a song."
Yeah, he does play song for sure.
And
It takes every ounce of willpower Mule has to keep a smile on his face and to remain polite the entire time.
Eventually you talk to a woman named Harriet, and she tells you that yesterday she saw Sasha going off into the plains, and heading off to the northeast. So in the direction roughly of the desert, but not directly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you very much for the information.
Of course, anything to help find her.
We'll do our best. We're just trying to get some leads.
And then we crane up to the top of the tent. I want a strength dex check from each of you, Lamb and Kira.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah.
This is for climbing.
Strength dex. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my checks page. Work with me, roll 20. There we go.
I think that we have strong girls and talk boys.
Yeah.
8.
13.
Hell yeah.
All right. So both of you climb up there, and you manage to avoid tearing through the roof.
Yeah, I'm real nimble. This is easy. This is way easier than like a palm tree. So.
And I think you sort of reach the apex of this tree and look out as
Assassin's Creed style. I just sit there and a hawk flies overhead.
totally.
Nice.
As Mule and Danjin walk out the front of the tent.
Are they on the tent?
What are you doing?
How did you get up there? Can I get up there?
Is there a conveniently located cart of hay beneath me?
No.
I'm looking for a trail.
I don't jump.
I'm looking for any sign of
Yeah,
a
I'm looking for a
trail.
trail. I'm trying to track her now that I have an aerial view.
Okay.
Hey,
She
guys,
headed
check
to the
out-
northeast.
Yeah, look northeast.
I look towards the northeast and I see
Without any prompting. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that we should be looking towards the northeast.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Likewise.
Lamb, roll spirit.
Cool.
See how well you feel out the direction that Sasha went.
Okay.
Okay, so where's her aura? You think, not having met her ever, you think you just understand where she would go, and you're like giving this narrative to Kiro, and Kiro, go ahead and roll tracking again, this time with a +2.
Okay.
I'm really getting this vibe, like
I've
she's
renamed
really
it
trying
for
to
my-
prove herself.
For my bird's eye view. Hold on. Strengthen in.
Take my +1.
Oh, +2. So
So a 9.
it's better.
All right.
My eagle vision. Because I'm an assassin.
Yes, your eagle vision kicks in. Everything turns gray, except Lamb is
Yes.
outlined in green. No.
And then the trail.
You are as good as a pro. So you look out over these plains, taking together this story that Lamb is concocting in the directions from Danjin and Mule, and you see the faint traces of a trail.
Faint traces of a trail.
This was such a good idea. I'm so glad we
This was
came
the
up
best
here.
High five.
Great. Let's go that way then.
I'm sliding down the tent. Catch me.
Tangent like opens his arms.
Okay.
It's all about trust.
Roll strength dex, Danjin.
Okay.
Can I do it too, just in case I need to tuck and roll?
Nope.
It's a trust fall.
It's a trust fall. You're right. I have trust.
Neil is just going to put out his hand and cast Emina No where she's going to land and bring up some flowers.
He touches her. It's a good trust fall catch.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow, that is really good. So
was.
you catch Lamb as she like hits the edge of the tent and falls, and as you catch her, this burst of flowers erupts
All right,
at
Lamb,
your
now
feet.
you catch
And all my
me.
scarves like go blowing out too.
Yeah.
Okay, Danjin, don't let go. Danjin's holding me, and then I'll hold you when you fall.
Danjin, could you roll a strength die for me?
Okay.
And Lamb, could you roll a dex die?
Yeah, I can roll dex.
How do I do just one?
thought
Oh, I guess just
You were gonna
one.
put her
Okay.
down first,
Yeah.
but all right, let's go for it.
Okay, I've got a bonus to dex right now.
Okay.
So we're like, I'm holding Lamb. Lamb's like wiggling on top of me.
I land on top.
Yeah, Kira, you shoot off the edge of the tent, smack into the two of them, and all three of you go tumbling to the ground.
Well, the good news is I had 2 people to break my fall, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, Kira,
I have
could
one person to break my fall and flowers.
Kira, could you roll a strength die for me?
Just a strength there? Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Not a D7. Pretty sure that doesn't exist.
All right, Danjin, as you are crushed by your friends,
Yeah.
you take 6 damage.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably
Sister
more like
crushes
exhaustion as you try to extricate yourself from this pile than actual
Yeah.
physical damage. But there's like maybe a
Thanks,
bruise.
Yeah. Thanks, Lamb.
I got your back.
Hey, Lamb caught me, and you caught Lamb. So I think Lamb.
Tangent's like wincing. He's like, yeah, I guess so.
Thanks, Tangent. You caught me. You did a great job. I feel great.
Yeah, it's
You
all about.
You look great.
I look great.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
right,
look
yeah.
hurt at all.
Yeah, you look like you're building character. Let's go. This way. I found the trail.
So you wander into the grasslands and pick up this trail.
Yeah, I spotted
start
it with my evil
following it.
vision, so I know where it is.
You come across a couple spots as this path just sort of winds semi-aimlessly. You come upon a boulder. And you see some scuff marks in the boulder, where you assume she climbed it to get a view. You see the tracks continue along the
Vantage
other
point.
side. You follow along, and you after a couple hours, you find some discarded cheesecloth with some crumbs inside.
I
presumably
totally
where
eat the crumbs.
where she... Mule, I think, reacts to that, if I'm reading Jess's face right.
Fuck.
It's good cheese.
You don't know where that's been.
I brought food with us.
I mean, I did too, but like, it's just laying there. No one else is gonna eat it.
I mean, birds maybe.
Yeah,
Or
well,
worms.
They don't need cheese.
It's kind of rude that she left the cloth.
I know, right? Like some animal could have choked on
Choked.
this and died.
And you would have found it and ate it.
And
And
ate
then
it.
you would have
I
choked
would've.
and died on it.
Probably.
Anyway, let's keep going. We're getting close. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Wait, how stale were the crumbs?
I mean, yeah. How still were they? Can I tell? It's part of my
Uh,
tracking skills. How old?
Roll,
How
roll,
old is this cheese?
roll spirit, Kira.
Okay.
Is this
See-
going to result in some sort of a like versus sick check later?
Maybe.
I can't help it. She has a weakness. Okay. Got 4.
Definitely fresh. It's the freshest cheese you've ever had. You're sure of it. She was just
It's-
here.
Yeah, she was here recently. This is fresh cheese. Crumbs.
Awesome. I have
Yeah.
no way to
Right.
validate what you're
Surprised
saying.
the cheesecloth isn't warm from like how fresh it is.
From her
holding
hand.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it fell out of her
Sure.
pocket and she was saving the crumbs for later, but mine now. So.
Unlikely.
Did they say how long she's been gone for?
A
day.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a real
Not
slow
long.
walker.
She's just hanging out in the grass out here.
I mean, they said she was like several years younger than Mule, so
I will point
she's
out
probably.
that 4 is a could do better.
Oh, I
Here's
know.
the description for 4.
Oh, for sure. But we're trusting her.
Tangent doesn't get
Implicitly.
about 4.
I'm saying that for chat so that they know just how bad a 4 is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiro thinks she knows what she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not a
She
cheese
knows cheese.
connoisseur,
It tastes fresh.
but she loves food.
And
so-
now we, as the audience, learned that
And she's a
Kiro's never
terrible
actually
cook.
had fresh cheese.
Oh, not an island thing.
She's like, yeah, it tastes good to me. It must be fresh.
Yeah, it's great. Mm. It's like aged like cheddar. It's like ear cheddar. It's real good. It's great. So flavorful.
She's eating mold and has no
Yeah, 'cause
idea.
it's actually
Yeah.
moldy.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
That is correct. So do you continue to follow this
Yeah.
trail? After another hour, it's starting to get kind of late. Like it's not night, but it's getting on toward evening.
Mhm.
The trail leads you to a rocky hillock. And
Put on my climbing shoes.
as you pass through the tall grass, and get close to this hill, you see amidst the rocks there's an opening. Lamb just points.
Yeah.
She's eating her rations for the day.
What is
Yeah, feel free to finish chewing.
I didn't have cheese. I didn't have a cheesy snack.
No.
Looks like there's an opening up that way. If I know anything, and Mule can back me up on this, on kids wandering off places, they always find the little craggiest little areas, right, Mule? They're like,
Yeah.
I'm lost and scared. I want to go in this hole.
More or less.
Didn't you tell us about this happening to you before? The kid in a glacier or something?
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe she's up there.
She's gotta be up there.
Well,
The
do we want to
trail,
look
the
now?
cheese trail led straight to her. Yeah, of course we're gonna look right now. What are we gonna do? Turn around, walk all
No,
the
I was
way
just gonna
back?
say
in the
like
morning?
just yell in the cave.
No, I'm
and then
going
camp
in.
for the night. Okay. Well, if you're going in, I guess I'll light my lantern. Light my lantern. Hook it on my
Going in
spear.
now?
Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
going right now.
Hook it on my glaive.
you climb partway up the hill to get to this crevasse, which is always a good word on this show. You can squeeze your way in, and on the other side you find a tunnel that heads down into the earth.
Tunnel.
Yeah, before we go in there,
tunnel.
Mule is just gonna slap a hand on his book and just say,
Shine, O brilliant star, pure crystal light, and
cast light on it.
Oh, isn't that
Ooh.
fancy?
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Who
do you
needs a
put
torch?
that on a tool, right?
Mhm.
Awesome. What tool are you putting that on?
Like I said, just his book.
Okay. Your book starts glowing.
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, it does
Um,
that anyway, but
oh.
now it
Is it-
glows with
Now
purpose.
Is it out
Mechanically,
of
it
the
does.
pages? Are you like pointing it around like a flashlight?
No, just on the front. The
Okay.
design on the front is glowing.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna crawl first because I'm the smallest and I can lead the way. And that way, well, maybe that's a bad idea. No, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go first.
It's my saying. Just do it.
That's right. You did say that was your saying. Just do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
start crawling on through. Is it so small that I need to crawl, or can I walk through?
It's less of
Didn't
a
ask.
crawl and more of like a squeeze.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
squeeze
narrow.
on through.
Would this
Tiny.
cave count as different topography, like a different terrain?
Yeah, I think so. Although what kind would it be?
That's what I was just wondering.
I guess not. It's technically still grasslands.
Okay, just good to know.
Yeah, because cave
Got my climbing
isn't
shoes
a
on,
terrain
just in
type.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
I mean, you could
rocky.
get away with saying rocky terrain.
Yeah, actually, that's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point. I'm down with that. Rocky
Okay.
terrain.
Good to know.
Because caverns are usually rocky, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
categorically. So would you like to do a song thing, Tangent?
Not at the moment,
Okay.
but maybe. Eventually.
Because as a reminder, you can do that once per session,
Every-
but you keep them.
Yeah.
So you can over time
Yeah.
build up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll think about it.
So Lamb, you squeeze through this hole, and you can't really see because it's dark, and the light from where your friends are isn't quite making it through. There's like a little bit of a wind in the crevice, but you don't immediately fall to your death.
I'm just
So,
pushing on through.
Mule,
All right.
Danjin, you want me to go in after her next, or you want me to bring up the rear?
I'll go after her.
Okay.
Sandwich
follow
them
him.
in.
Yeah. If Mule's going next, she was going to be behind Danjin to make sure she didn't get
Yeah.
behind.
Danjin
So
will.
she'll be last.
Okay. So you squeeze your way through, and now that you can see this cave, it's it's rocky and rough. There are some spider webs in the corners, but you do see a pretty clear trail, like a set of footprints in the dust here. And so you can follow that along. How long do you want to walk before you're gonna stop?
When I find her.
Okay. So you walk for a good 20 minutes. Following this winding tunnel, like having to climb over stuff and crawl through small spaces. But after a bit, like the dust sort of clears away and you lose the trail, but there's only one way to go. And after a little while, you see a light up ahead, Lamb.
I see it. I see the light.
What?
Going
A
towards
light?
it.
I'm
What
not
kind of
dying.
light?
Don't worry, I'm not dying.
Lamb, hold on.
No, I'm
And he'll
burst.
follow after her.
I've got to push on through. I can see the light at the end.
Last I see the light,
Oh my god.
and it's like
Disney, please no strike.
Everyone's singing.
So you head on, and the tunnel widens just a little bit, but as you move forward, you see these crystals in the wall that are glowing brilliantly in many different colors. Crystals that you've seen before twice now. Once when you chased the Neko Goblin that stole the amulet that one time, and again when you were up in the mountains and you were called away.
pull out
by...
Rocky's head.
When you were pulled away by, I think it was Giddy. And you see these crystals glittering curiously under with their own illumination under the earth. And with that, we are going to go to our third and final break.
No.
When we get back, we're going to see
Shenanigans.
if
Malarkey.
our players can find out where Sasha is. See you soon. There we go. Welcome back to episode 7 of Travel. So you've come upon these odd crystals in the cave. And looking a little further along, you can see that the pathways begin to branch.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to make a choice really here in a minute, and I'm gonna do it, and I just need everybody to trust, because this is about trust, as we've learned today.
Can I look for tricks and you make a decision?
Well, you're at the back, so any tracks that you are gonna be looking at are ruined by the three of us, probably.
Well, unless we all walk down one side and there's footprints down the other.
I can look for footprints, although I haven't seen any lately.
Okay.
Just tell me what to look. I mean, it's a footprint. I think I can figure it
Like a
out.
boot print.
Yeah.
They're about this big.
I would think if
Sure.
we see footprints in here and they aren't ours, we might.
I
be
haven't
onto
seen
something.
any in a while.
Just take another
In
look
a
around.
while. Okay, well, I'll let you know when I get to a decision, a crucial decision-making
Okay.
point.
Sure.
Right.
When I get to that point, Dylan, I will look to see if there are shoe prints.
I don't know what that point is.
Whenever I have to make a choice to go left or right, whenever it
Oh,
starts to
okay.
split.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll perception, I guess.
I will focus. I will concentrate.
Okay.
Gives me a +2. And you know what?
Mhm.
Do I have fumble points? Let me look. Yeah, I got 2.
Okay.
Nah, I'll save 1. We haven't really been bunking it lately. Here we go.
No.
9.
A 9. You do not see any footprints. You do, however, see a broken crystal off to the left.
Left it is.
I'm gonna go to the left.
Okay.
I don't see any footprints, but I do see signs that somebody came this way via a broken crystal.
Great tracking.
Thank
Lamb.
you.
Okay.
I'm doing great job.
I'm gonna go to the left.
It's like the cave equivalent of like a broken tree branch. It's perfect.
Yeah.
All
Gonna
right.
go to the left.
So you crunch over the bits of crystal dust and continue down this tunnel, and then it splits in 3 directions.
Ooh,
There's
got it.
a down and left, there's a right, and there's an up and right-ish.
Can I look for signs of a passerby?
You can certainly try.
Do I do the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no. 9 again.
You've got nothing.
Oh, all right. Okay, now we're gonna tap into 13-year-old me's brain, and we're gonna see which way I'm vibing with.
Which way looks the most promising?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Okay. Can you describe the path to me again?
Okay, there's one to the left and down, there's one to the right, and there's one to the right and up.
Okay. I'm gonna stick to.
Does anyone else want to chime in with a?
Okay, here's the deal, fam. we got down, we got up, we got straight, kinda to the right level.
I don't think we should go straight.
Well, I was gonna go down because that seems in my brain easiest. But if you were trying to get out, you would probably want to go up, right?
Maybe. Or like a vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
She does love vantage points. We've seen
climbed that
how
rock
she
earlier.
climbed that rock earlier.
Yeah.
Are these crystals magical at all?
I don't know.
Mm.
I shake the amulet box.
Hello, wake up.
It rattles.
Nothing. No curses, at least.
Would I get any kind of vibe from them at all, Dylan?
Maybe. Roll spirit and int.
Because I have holy visions. I'm wondering if I could like read.
Right. I think holy visions isn't going to help you here. But you could just roll like a sense check.
Okay. Sense.
A 5. You think you're feeling something, but it's faint.
Okay.
I mean, they glow
Okay.
underground, which is kind of weird.
But not really magical.
Okay, I'm gonna make a decision. Let's go up.
All right. And if it's not up, then we can go back down.
Right.
Yeah.
Every path we take, if this turns out to be a dead end, is easier than this one. So we might as well get the hard one out of the way.
That's a good point.
We
Yep.
should also make
It's
sure
all
we try to
downhill
leave
from
some
here.
sign that we passed so that we know how to get back.
You're right.
I will take my walking stick and I will
Uh-huh.
jam it into the ground to
Roll
make like a
strength.
Like a scuff.
like a scuff.
Oh, okay. You're not like trying to
No.
stick it in the ground.
No. I'm trying to like make an arrow
Like a-
pointing
like
the
a
way
line,
that we
yeah.
went.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I go up.
All right. This is going to be hard exercise for everybody.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
10.
And Kiro, your climbing boots will help.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
6.
What? Hot damn.
Woo! We're fine.
Hilariously. Kiro is having the hard
I
time.
haven't broken in the shoes yet. This has been a This is breaking them in.
Is she not used to wearing like boots?
They're all
She's
getting
not.
blisters. Yeah.
She's always wears to sandals. I didn't
She's like, I
realize
can't feel my toes.
I'm feeling them too much. I'm not really sure which one it is, but I just gotta break them in. That's what the lady told me when I bought them.
Are you wearing thick socks?
You're supposed to wear what is
It's-
socks?
You're
with
supposed to
these?
wear 2 layers of socks with
I
new
don't have
boots.
any socks on.
Oh my god, get some out of my bag. I've got one
Okay.
pair at least.
Getting blisters.
Oh.
And I think really what it is actually is you put some stuff in your mouth recently.
Oh, it's delicious.
You have you have sickness 6.
Oh no, 6.
Yeah, what's your condition?
My condition's 9.
Okay, so you're not feeling the effects yet.
I have an iron stomach.
If you don't roll a 6 or higher on your condition check tomorrow, then you're gonna be
Cool.
All right.
Okay, everybody, just hold on tight. We're going up.
So you climb for a good 5 minutes and reach a dead end.
When
I
we
was
reach
wrong.
the dead end, I get
I
the
was
socks
wrong.
and I put them on underneath my boots.
Yes, I will give you the socks that I have.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
this is already so much better.
Go back down and then go to the middle.
The straight one, or we want to go down?
No, let's go to the straight one.
Okay.
This
alright.
this was the up was the semi-middle one. There was one to the left, one to the right, and one up and right.
We're going to the right then.
Okay.
The one that's level.
Sasha.
Don't
Oh,
yell
yeah.
too
He
loud.
just tries like,
So you shout and you hear your voice echo back at you, but you also as you shout, you see a glow pass down, like the
Ooh.
stones
Yeah, she
illuminate
does it
more.
again. Sasha.
Oh.
Like they ripple.
Oh.
That's neat.
That's cool.
And as the sound of your voices echoes around, you see the crystals light up and dim.
I want one of these on
I just
a
want to do this all the
necklace.
time.
Okay. Let's go to the level one, and then we'll go down. We're gonna save the easiest for last.
All right.
Sure.
This means Kiro's going to be leading the way now
Yeah.
because we'll loop back around. So you'll be going first,
Sure.
and I'll be at the back.
Caroline.
All right. Kira, I need you to make a dex check.
Uh-oh. A dex check.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put on a... Oh! Critical success.
Okay.
Huh?
As you're walking down this this tunnel, the ground begins to crumble.
Yeah.
But you manage to spring back and like push the party
I go,
back.
huh?
And
I
the
jump back.
like 15 feet of tunnel just collapses down into a chamber below in front of you.
Guys, I found a chamber below us. Through the floor.
Do you think we can climb down into it?
Does anything awesome happen on a critical success? Besides just awesome critical
yeah,
success.
you don't die.
That's good. Okay. I just didn't know. I've never had one before in Ryuutama. I know when we fail, utterly we get fumble
yeah,
points. 'cause
critical
I've done that a few times.
critical success does stuff on accuracy checks.
Okay, cool. Well then, yeah, I'll just jump back valiantly, like maybe do a small backflip because it's really.
Yeah.
And I stop everyone else. Like, all right. I'm like, well, do we want to check this chamber out below us?
Oh heck yeah! Get in
Alright.
there.
I've got some rope.
Hello?
Hello.
Sasha?
I'm Sasha. Who's there?
It's a ghost.
Your conscience.
We've come from
no,
the village
we're
to
just
help.
kidding. We're here to save you, silly.
This is the voice of your conscience.
That's
Ghosts
good.
never say that they're ghosts. They just attack.
It's true. I felt some.
But some ghosts are tricky, so you never know.
You see
It could
her.
actually be ghosts.
She's in the chamber down below, and she walks over to like where
Should be going down the back.
things collapse, and she's looking up. Hi.
Are you hurt?
No, I just.
I'm glad the floor didn't collapse on your head.
Me too. I got a little lost.
What the heck are you doing in here?
Well, I was looking for a faster way to get to the gathering, and then I saw this cave, and then it was glowy, and then I just wanted to see where it went. And then I found this.
I mean, you got distracted.
She turns and like gestures, and you can't see where she's gesturing. The cave occludes it.
All right.
We're coming down, Sasha.
All right. Can I secure my rope to like a stalagmite?
Yeah. You can
And
tie your rope, and then everybody can climb down.
I've knotted it to make it easier for climbing.
And you come down into this chamber, and you see it's pretty large, and the walls and the ceiling are crusted with these crystals. And then where she was gesturing, you see a statue. You see Ryuzo, the statues of the dragons, and behind it is a large hole, just like in the ground.
That's weird.
Is there a bottom to this hole?
It's like this is
You
holy
go up
ground.
to look in.
Mhm.
Roll perception.
Oh, I should leave this stick here.
Couldn't hurt.
You do not see a bottom, no.
Ooh, this is a deep hole.
I
You
put
hear-
the stick in
Whoa.
its.
You
Well,
hear your voice
Shine
echo
my
down.
light over the hole and take a look.
You do not see a bottom to the hole.
Okay, I want to
Okay.
like take a splinter off the walking stick, light it with my my lantern, and then drop
lantern.
it to see how far the flame goes.
It burns out before it hits anything.
Okay, so don't go in the hole. Note to us.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave my
That
stick
seems
here
like
for
a
good
good
luck,
idea.
I'm gonna chop a rock down to listen.
unless anyone
Yeah.
wants it, which I doubt you do, because it's useless.
You hear it like smack the side and like
Oh, God.
crack off, and then there's a period of time while that echo reverberates, and then you hear it hit the other side. And then some time
Yeah, let's
passes.
not fall down there.
And Mule, roll perception for me,
Sure.
as you're also gazing down into this pit. Yeah, so looking down, you faintly see, and it just doesn't seem right to you. You see small glittering lights, like tiny pinpoints, and you could swear that they look like stars.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's weird.
What?
It looks like starlight down there.
Hey,
Wow.
stars! No,
They don't reply, no.
She's just I figured she'd
Hmm.
try.
Dylan,
Uh-huh.
how much do we know about the way that our world is? Like,
Yeah.
what's on the other side of the world?
What other side of the world?
Oh, the world's
Yeah.
flat. Yes.
No, it's not flat.
Like,
No.
it's enclosed.
It
I'm
curves
Yeah.
upward at the edges,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm talking about the
We're-
outside. Like, if you dug forever, where would
That's-
you go?
Yeah.
nowhere.
Somebody's asked that question. If you
Yeah,
dig
Yeah.
but,
forever, what
but
happens?
as the
Nowhere.
prevailing theory is that there's just
No end.
underground forever.
Mm.
What if this is the other side?
You mean if you just kept digging forever and ever underground?
Yeah.
I kind of want to jump in now.
No, I know. I really want to jump in, but we can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
That doesn't seem like the best idea.
That's why we're
Not
not
jumping in
doing
doesn't
it.
seem like the best idea, or jumping in doesn't seem like the best idea.
Jumping in doesn't seem like
Yes,
the
I
best
know,
idea.
that's why we're not doing it. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna
But we
leave the
want
stick.
to.
Let's get
Because we just know it's a
Sasha.
bad
Let's
idea.
get out of here. Let's go.
I'm gonna try to scratch in the floor. Do not jump next to the hole.
When you go to do that, you actually see there are already scratch marks in the floor.
What do they say?
I've brushed
They
the
don't
dust away so I
say
can see
anything, and if you wanted to brush the dust off, you'd need a much larger sweeping motion. There are scratches in the edge of the cavern that dig down into
Like
deep
claws?
grooves. Yes.
Like claw
Nope, nope,
marks?
nope, 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 nope,
Mhm.
nope, nope. Somebody tried to not fall
Dragon
in.
claws? Is this a dragon hole?
I think it would have to be a bit bigger for that.
Unless it was a really small dragon. I've never seen one, so I don't really.
They're
Well,
pretty large claw marks. They
Yeah.
they like take up much of the chamber.
I'm really
Maybe we
getting
should-
bad vibes. I know that I'm just brand new to this aura reading thing, but I want to get out of here.
Maybe we should just get out of here.
Let's
Alright.
just go. Let's just get Sasha and go.
Alright,
That's what we
I'll
came here
just-
for. We've got her.
Do not jump, and then back up the rope.
Okay. And
I was gonna mark this place on the map, though.
okay. Roll me a direction check real quick. And
I know
Lamb,
how
you're
to get
putting
out.
you're putting down the you're putting the walking stick.
Yes,
On
I'm
the-
leaving it here.
Okay.
Wow, that
Okay,
was
so we were traveling.
spectacularly bad.
Okay.
Ignore
I
that
mean,
one. That didn't need to be there.
You know the rough area where this cave is. But if you do come back here, you're gonna have to take another look around to find its exact position. Sasha is more than happy to get out of here. She had pretty much just run out of cheese when you showed up.
Good cheese.
Right?
Yeah.
And she shows you a little bit of cheese, and it doesn't look like whatever you ate.
She must
So-
have had two different types of cheese. I mean, she left the whole cheesecloth
Definitely.
there.
Yeah.
That's just instantly what Kira thinks. It's just two different types of cheese.
Am I gonna be in trouble?
Probably a little bit,
More than
yeah.
likely.
Mm,
Listen, when you do things that aren't exactly the smartest things to do and you leave without telling anyone where you're going, you got to be ready to face the consequences. I mean, your heart was in the right place.
main
You were
question
trying to
is-
do a good thing, but
Are you ready to go home? Because if you're not ready to go home, you should
No.
keep. And then,
nope.
because if you try
Nope,
to,
don't listen
okay.
to that. Nope.
just trying to
Nope.
use the same, like it's the same.
we've been taking the same path to the gathering since before I was born, and I just figured we spend so much time traveling that
What's
maybe it
your
would be better
hurry?
if we could. Well, you need things if we're going to travel. You need food and water, and you need to make sure that there are places you can get those along the way. And if it's a
Right,
shorter
and just
path, it
because a path is faster doesn't mean it's safer.
Did
If
you
it's
really
more
think
dangerous, you can still use up enough things. So you've completely undone all of your work.
Did you really think when you came in here and you could barely squeeze in here that your cows would be able to come through here?
No, I mean, coming in here was just, I was curious, and it was dark. And
Yeah.
Hey, Sasha. And Danjan, like, kneels down in front of her. I
Yeah,
get
she's
it.
not
She's like
that short.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was little.
No,
No.
she's 14.
Okay.
How old do y'all
Okay.
think Mule is? Jesus.
Danjan leans down and
So
looks
little.
up.
12?
I get it. I get curious and I wander off too, so I get it. I have your back when we go back.
Dover's always happy to just do the same thing over and over again, even when it's not working.
Sounds boring.
It
Yeah.
kind of sounds like it is working, though, because you make it to the gathering every year, right?
But it could be better. I don't know.
I'm sure it could be better, but it's working. And you know what's important about like going out and, going on your expedition and looking for a new faster way is taking people with you who can help you for when you make mistakes.
That's true.
Roll a negotiation, Lamb.
Okay.
And you can take
Power.
a +1.
Okay. Negotiation. I'm okay at this.
Ooh,
9.
nine.
I guess you're right. I shouldn't have gone on my own. I just didn't think anyone would go with me.
I'm sure you
Did
have
you
friends who would have
ask?
Did you
loved
ask?
to go with you.
No, everyone thinks I'm just trying to cause trouble.
Are
Well,
you?
it kind of looks that way.
No, just trying to make things better. Just because we've done it one way for a long time doesn't mean it's the best way.
Have
That's
you
all.
talked to anybody about that?
Yeah.
You're also still a kid. Why don't you just work on your better plans safely with others and wait until you're older?
Sure.
I get it.
Whatever,
it's really hard to
buddy.
wait until. Ooh. Ooh. Never mind.
Let's go. If we have to tie her up with the rope and drag her back, so be it.
We don't. This
We're not
is.
tying her up. No.
Oh my
She's
gosh,
gonna
this is getting out of hand.
Go over to you, Lamb. She's just sort of like hang out by you.
Oh, it's scaring the freaking lights out of her. She's hardly younger than us.
Yes, and how much time have we wasted going after her from this stupid errand?
We volunteered to do it, Mule. We volunteered to do it.
I know.
I wanted to do it. She would have been stuck down here.
It was
That's
hard to
just
trick you.
Yeah, you don't leave very many footprints.
You don't. You should definitely next time wear like more imprinty boots.
Or next time, don't
Okay.
leave on your own.
Or
Mm,
scratch stuff into the dirt.
that sounds like a good idea.
Take a
That
little
way you can
knife or a
find your way
rock,
back. Yeah.
Mhm,
some
mhm.
crystals.
Yeah.
Leave more cheese trail.
Yes.
Cheese trail?
No, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. We don't need to talk about it.
Okay. You're kind of weird, but you're nice. So,
Yeah, that's
think
how
it-
I would describe us too.
I think you're cool. He's mean.
He can be, yeah. But
She's getting
overall,
the scariest Blair.
She hides behind Lamb, which, like, she's probably like Lamb's height, actually.
Lamb's small.
Yeah.
Mule, can you just turn it off for like 1 second?
Can we just get out of here?
Yes.
That's what we're doing. We gotta climb back up. We gotta
Climb
go.
out.
We gotta go back down till we hit the fork, and then we went left at the fork. So we just we don't take the right because we don't. We left again. That'll be up a different path. So yeah, and Kira will lead the way out. She pays attention.
You're like talking and it's this way and that's this way and like as you finish saying and then we're out, we see all 5 of you outside the cave. The sun has gone down.
All right. Well,
All right, let's set up camp.
Camp.
I'm going hunting.
Kira just bails.
She's like, peace.
I'll get us some food.
Get us something bigger than a squirrel.
It really depends on what's out here.
Look for a prairie dog. They're fat.
I'm gonna concentrate.
They're in the ground.
I guess Mule will set up camp.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
is
my
someone
tent
helping?
that holds 10 people. Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, so
Concentrating.
go ahead and roll the camp check to see if you're helpful.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, 10.
Hey, nice. Okay,
Super
so
helpful.
Mule, you get a +1.
Oh, add a +1 to that. 18.
Best
Oh,
camp
yes.
ever.
Camp ever in the land.
Yeah,
We are glamping, my friends.
you clear a space, you set up a fire, you like lay out some rugs. Everybody's chilling. It's a good time.
He was observing that caravan real closely and just like,
Jotting down some notes.
Oh, that would make sitting in the dirt a lot less uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kira, go ahead and roll your.
Yes. My war paint on. Look at the moon.
Do we get this like cool
Oh
Tomb Raider
my
sequence where
gosh.
she's like,
Why are you
stopping?
so bad at this?
This is literally
It's like you're not a hunter at all.
Are we gonna go home to the summer lands and find out that Kiro is in fact not a hunter at all?
Instead of princess hunter. No.
I think Danjin is in like the tent cooking some rations to make like edible food, and then we just see
Yeah.
Kiro burst in with like the war paint and like mud and twigs, and you have a itty bitty bird egg.
This
Yeah,
is It's for flavor. Lynn Maris is right. I'm used to hunting in the water. I'm used to spearfishing. Land is not my preferred terrain. I need water.
You throw blood in the water, they come.
They come to you. It's like you get shark chum, fish chum, like bait. I need to.
She doesn't know what to track on land. That's the problem.
I know how to follow it. I'm not quite sure how to like reel it in. It's a whole different game. And there's it's only like 2 directions. Like you're not on that third like x-axis.
She doesn't have the z-axis to worry about.
Yeah.
So you just crack this tiny egg in the pot.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get you over to the.
Makes it super delicious.
Sure, and it's definitely the egg that makes it happen.
This is the easiest terrain to hunt, and how am I?
It is. Go ahead and you can mark ration 5.
Guess we have to feed her too. Yeah. It's a good thing I caught that squirrel last night. Made up for this.
Genshin does a little taste good.
Literally.
Awesome.
Tastier.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your magic check.
Sure.
We'll see how many.
I helped with that
rations.
egg.
Totally.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happened.
It's delicious. It's quite like delicate.
Magic.
You're gonna have to make it. It's a custom check. Int and spirit.
All right. You don't fail, so you cast the spell. Go ahead and roll spirit, and that's how many rations are now delicious.
Right.
We're hoping for okay. So, you all gain the benefits of delicious, which, if I remember correct, is a +1 to your condition check tomorrow. But the remaining 3 rations are going to spoil.
Yeah, let me just check those off.
All right. So you, Sasha's gonna like curl up in a corner of the tent, like wrap herself in a in a blanket, like all snowman style, and go to sleep. Do either of you want to do anything before you go to bed?
Grumble. And go to bed.
I think Lamb stays up for a little while, looking for the wolf. Just sitting outside.
Okay.
She's supposed to see if she sees it again.
Danshin's still outside too, but he's just staring at the stars and thinking about the stars in the hole and kind of just like pondering like that whole situation.
Debacle. Yeah.
Lamb, roll perception.
Okay.
All right. You look real hard, but you don't see it tonight.
Did you see anything?
Nope, nothing. I guess I didn't howl enough.
Yeah.
Or
My
maybe
voice didn't work either.
I guess it just went somewhere else. Probably just doesn't want to have anything to do with us.
Obviously, it's not going to eat us.
Yeah, it would have eaten us by now if it wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what Mjoln was so worried about.
I mean, it was pretty big.
Did something happen? He seems kind of grumpy, or if that's possible.
I don't know. He doesn't really talk to me very much unless I press him about it.
So hard to get through to him.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's
He's
sitting
definitely
right there.
Well, I think they're outside. Are you also outside the tent?
No, he's probably inside the tent, but it's a tent.
So you could like hear them from through the wall.
I think he's good though. I know he cares about us.
I think so.
He'd protect us to the end.
Yeah, I mean, he saved my life.
Yeah, how did he do that?
Well, I could tell you, but I think you could probably guess on your own.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, I don't think it's my place to tell you because he lied to me about it even.
Oh. Sounds really serious.
Yeah, it wasn't that serious.
He's really worried about you that night.
Well, I was almost dead.
Yeah.
No one
But
ever
he's
wakes
really
up from
worried
that
about
curse.
you.
Well, why do you think so?
I don't know. He talks to you differently too than he talks to me. I don't know. Maybe he cares about you.
I don't know why.
I think you're pretty great.
Thanks, but he doesn't like anybody else like me.
I don't know. Maybe he likes you.
Well, I feel like me and you are pretty similar, so what's different about me that he would like?
I don't know.
Like,
Sometimes you
is-
just have the spark.
feel like there would have to be something else.
I don't know. All I know is that he talks to you differently. In a good way.
Maybe just because he's known me longer.
Yeah. Do you think he'd ever trust me the way that he trusts you?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
mean, it'll take a lot of work, probably.
Mhm. I really want to get to know him better.
It's an uphill battle.
Yeah. And then
But I
Dan
think
just like,
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think you can do it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And then Dan just lies back on the rug that we all put out.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks up at the stars again.
You gotta connect to him on his level.
I don't know. We're on very different levels. If
I
you
know,
haven't
but you
noticed.
gotta try and meet him in the middle.
Okay.
He doesn't like singing. I love it when
Me
you
too.
sing. He doesn't.
Oh,
He's
nice.
not big into it, I think.
Oh.
So maybe just try talking to him.
Yeah. I kind of want to do that.
We got plenty of time.
Okay. Also, I had an idea. Maybe for later.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, but I'm gonna whisper just in
Okay.
case Kiro hears me.
Okay.
I really want to play a prank on Kiro at some point.
Ooh, what is it?
I don't know yet, but I figured you're the best person to help me.
Yeah, I definitely can. You know what we should do?
What?
We should. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Tomorrow night,
Yeah.
when we're back on the road,
Yeah.
and she goes off going hunting, you say that you're going off going hunting too, and we'll buy something like meat, and then you come back and you're already cooking it, and you're like, I went hunting and I caught this huge thing, and she'll be like, what? Because she won't catch anything.
This is perfect. I love it.
And she'll be so mad.
She will be. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. We'll get a really big piece of meat and we'll hide it. I'll wrap it up and hide it.
Okay. That sounds perfect. All right. Should we head to bed?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Good night, Lamb.
Good night.
Kira
Alright.
starts tossing in her sleep. She doesn't know why. She won't catch
Cold
anything.
sweat.
No, no.
Come back. No, let me eat you. The morning is an easy one. You camped quite well. Everybody roll condition. We'll see how you're feeling.
You get a +1 from the
From
tasting.
good food.
Mhm. I really want Kira to bomb this. Because it would be narratively hilarious. Oh, 7. No, you all did great. It looks like we've got a 10+ on a lamb and on Danjin, so both of you get boost a stat.
Because we're excited for this prank.
Yeah.
Such a good prank.
So
definitely what it is.
disheartened. Never catching anything.
And you take Sasha back to the caravan, and everyone is so relieved. They were worried when you didn't come back last night. They were like, "Oh no, maybe there's something out there." They were like trying to figure out if there was some sort of dangerous monster out in the plains. Sasha's parents are very happy to have her back, and then very angry that she left in the first place. Pyotr will be like, "How could you do this to us? You know how scared we would have been." I just wanted things to be, better. No one around here seems to try to stop trying to make things better and just learn to do things how they are. Okay? Keep trying
Don't you give her a chance? She might have an idea or two.
There's a sort of stunned silence. You roll your noble skill etiquette.
Sure. Where is that? Here we go.
And actually, no, I'm gonna spend LP and make it a crit, because that's what should happen here. That's what LP is for.
One day
Kill
I'll quit a
Dragon Dad,
hunting
please.
check.
Yeah. So, so how does my spending LP work? Yeah. So like as you say that, the wind sort of blows through and like blows the flap of the sort of central meeting tent open. An owl flies in and like perches on one of the caravans, one of the wagons behind you. And you strike this very imperious image, and it is suddenly obvious to everybody that you are a noble. Maybe you're right. Sasha,
Just because it's always been done a certain way doesn't mean it's right. There's room to innovate if you just listen to her.
I'm not saying I'm right, Dad. Just that, maybe we should try some things sometimes, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe we don't always have to have cheese on Tuesdays. I mean, that's not important. But like, things can be different. Things can work for the people that are in the caravan now, instead of just the people who started it, I don't know, 300 years ago or whatever. You're right. I'm sorry. Thank you, all of you, for finding her. I can't give you much, but Dover told us that you're headed toward the desert next, and these of my mother joined the caravan before I was born, but she was from across the desert, and these were hers. He'll hold out a pair of goggles. They might be helpful with the sandstorms. Make sure you can still navigate and not get lost out there.
Are you sure?
I am. Sasha's right. I need to worry a little more about what my family is now. We don't cross the desert, but maybe you can use them. They can still help somebody.
Thank you. He'll bow with the expected decorum.
Yeah. And I think with that, we see you resupplying we see Lamb and Danjin sneakily buying a big ol' hunk of meat to wrap up and hide
Yep.
in No-No's stuff.
At least they didn't buy a cow.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna let you guys shop between episodes.
God.
And we fade on that, and we come back up in a dark land. We see blasted black sand. We see sharp, claw-like mountains, and driving rain, the flash of lightning, the roll of thunder, and we see a large woman with wild black hair, with a hammer in her hands, and a trickle of blood down her forehead, panting in the rain. She says, "I can keep doing this all day, Aishma." And we see Aishma across from her. A little bit of blood. He brushes off of his chin. One eye patch over an eye, holding his dagger. "Maybe you can. But that works just as well for me. You think your friends are safe? As long as I keep you here, and her," and we see now Varun off to one side as well, a wicked spear in her hands. Oh, you poor woman. It's not just the two of us. You're forgetting our brother. And with that, we end our episode. Woo!
This family just keeps getting bigger and
Fire
bigger.
screaming into infinity.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Let's do outros. All right, starting with Jess. Who are you? Where can people find you? What are you up to in the next, I don't know, like hour and a half or so?
How oddly specific. It's like I may perhaps be doing something on my channel. Little Cup of Joe all over the interwebs, but mostly Twitter and Twitch. In about an hour-ish, you will find me on my Twitch channel playing visual novels, specifically of the Otome game variety. We're giving Hakuoki a bit of a break because Hakuoki broke us. So we're playing Nightshade. Instead of samurai, we're romancing ninjas. It's better.
It's so good.
We have agency, so that's cool. Promise Tree would have been on my channel tomorrow, but I don't trust my computer to handle a produced stream.
Mhm.
So it's taking a break until I get my new computer built, but it will be back. And I think that's it for the big
Awesome.
stuff.
Cool. Cursebreaker. Summer. Where can people find you? What are you up to?
Yeah, you can find me on my Twitter at just a summer job. I basically retweet everything that I'm doing there. Monday through Friday, I have a channel here on Twitch called Off the Table. That's off_the table. We play a bunch of different games. This Monday, we will be having our Invisible Sun game, which is a lot of fun. Like I said earlier today, I'm going on a date with a demon, so I'm very excited.
I'm
And
disappointed.
so excited. It's gonna be great. It has to be the best date ever, or I fail. So we'll see.
No, that's literally the deal she
That's
made.
literally the terms.
Oh
The
my
terms was that
God.
it would be the best date ever. So,
Otherwise, we're all gonna lose our colors.
yeah, the colors of the church are gonna get snatched. But anyway, you can find me there. You can find me here every Saturday. We won't be here next Saturday because of PAX and everybody's gonna be gone, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't want to just say things. I'm just talking. I don't know what's going on.
Lies.
But yeah, normally you can find me here Saturday nights, and it's just a party and a half. I'm so excited for more of this. And I'm so glad Jolie's back.
Yes! I am so unbelievably stoked that you are back. Having
me
Danjin amidst the crew, having you with us, really just brought some extra light to today's episode. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
and
having me back.
speaking of everyone's favorite minstrel, unless your name is Mule, Jolie, where can people find you?
Accurate.
I'm on Twitter at Jolie. I know. I'm on Twitter at JolieOlio. I'm here every other Saturday playing Ryuutama. This Thursday summer we're playing Spin the Wheel,
Yes.
right? On Off the
Mhm.
Table, which
Yep.
I'm really excited for because I was supposed to start whenever we started a month ago or so.
Yeah. 2
Yeah,
sessions
but
ago, 4 weeks
I
ago.
was in the hospital at the time and sort of had to put things on hold. But yeah, I get to play that on Thursday, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna try and start streaming some games maybe starting this week. But I haven't decided which game yet.
Which channel is
I'm
that going
thinking
to be
of-
on? Is that going to be on?
It's gonna be. I think I'm gonna do it on my own Twitch channel, so that'd
Okay.
be also JolieOlio. Yeah, I think I might play Kinseed, which is like a sim life game, kind of like Stardew Valley, but a little bit. It's made by the team that did Fable.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks really interesting. The NPCs like remember your actions and stuff, and I thought that was cool. So I wanted
Ooh,
to.
like
Yeah, I've seen
to
that
give
one.
it a
It looks
try.
really pretty.
What's it called
Yeah, it's
again?
really pretty. It's called
Kinseed.
Kinseed, but
Yeah,
kin is spelled with
KY.
a Y.
Yeah, KYN seed.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
Go
I
check
think this
that out.
week. It's in early access right now.
Awesome.
So that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing right now.
Cool beans. The world's most accomplished hunter. Lindy, where can people find you?
So
and watch you do awesome
ashamed.
stuff.
That's literally my first class, and we're so many hours in. I've literally just caught 2 squirrels. She'll catch something eventually. I'm
Someday.
really hoping they get this big chunk of meat to try to prank me with, and that I catch something ginormous, and
That's
it's
pretty
like,
good.
oh yeah, I just have this water buffalo over my shoulder, everything's fine. But we'll see what happens. It's probably not gonna happen because I'm used to water hunting. It's fine. You can find me online, being not salty at Kira's hunting rules at all, at Laugh Love Lindy on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I play in way too many tabletop games. Just kidding, never enough. You can catch me tomorrow on Grimjack21502's channel playing Project Athena, where I will yell at my computer monitor and my heart will probably be broken into 1,000 pieces yet again, like for the
Great.
3rd week in a row. It'll be great. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Love my little German scientist. She's great. And then Tuesday, you should check out me and Jess on Encounter Roleplay, where we're playing A Song of Stars and Storms, and it's pretty fun. And I'm not making it all up as we go.
No.
And
Yes.
I didn't make a warlock so you could fuck with me.
Every GM preps everything in advance every
Yes.
time.
every time. What I do have a little bit of prep for is the show that takes place an hour after that on my channel, Mists of Ravenloft. So if you want some fun gothic horror where the players have all been turned into marionettes and now have to hunt down their original bodies and mind swap with them,
I know what module
you
that
should
is.
check
I love
that
it.
out on Tuesday. The Created? Yes,
Yeah,
so good.
That was
Yes.
like the first or second Ravenloft module I ever played.
Nice. I love it so much. My players were not expecting. They were like, "Oh, like the like something's gonna happen. We have to kill him." They didn't expect to get body swapped with him, and they are freaking out, and it's fantastic. So definitely check that out. And then I don't think we're doing Blood Plague this week like we were going to. But definitely hunt me down at PAX Unplugged
Mhm.
and give me lots of hugs because I'm a
Yes.
hugaholic. So yeah, that's basically it. I follow my Twitter. I post going live for shenanigans.
Awesome. Okay. Hi, this is my channel. You can find me here. Usually on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Things are gonna get a little weird because of PAX. I will be back at 5 Pacific on Tuesday for the League. If you missed the last episode, some stuff happened. So we're not gonna be playing Tomb of Annihilation. We'll be trying out something else for a little bit. If you're curious about that, come watch the episode on Tuesday. And yeah, I have a Kickstarter. It's kind of important to me. I wrote a game in which you are artificial intelligence and you are made with a purpose. Over time, you shed that purpose and create new boundaries for yourself via your own principles. We just did character and world creation for a game of that over on Off the Table earlier today, like literally right before this. And that went super awesome. I'm super stoked. We'll be playing that on the 8th, but the Kickstarter closes at noon Pacific on the 9th. We have broken 2K of our 4.5K goal, but if we want to reach the end of that goal, we're going to have to push. So please tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friend groups, tell anyone that will listen to you on the street that there's an awesome AI game and they should go check it out. Some quick bullet points I want to hit on that are the Kickstarter. The reason why it's happening is so that I can pay fantastic artists a fair wage to make fantastic art for it. So if you're into creators getting supported for money that they're worth, definitely take a look at that. 2, if you just want to take a look at the game and like test drive it a little, if you pledge at $1 or any amount higher than that, but a minimum of $1, you get access to the only backers only post on the campaign, which has links to the quick start rules, character sheets, and mystery sheet. And with those, that's all you need in order to learn how to play the game. Give it a go with your game group, run some one-shots, fuck around with it, have some fun. And there are several tiers where you get a digital art pack of all of the beautiful art that Damarine and Lee Dotson are going to make for the game once they start working on that after we fund. So that you can, if you run games on Roll20 all the time like I do, those are handout and character art for you. So have fun with that. But I think perhaps most importantly, there is a discounted tier if you are currently experiencing poverty or otherwise underrepresented in the role-playing community. So if that describes you or someone you know, there is a tier specifically for you so that you can still get access to the full PDF of the game once we fund and publish. So yeah, I think that's all my spiel for that. I'm not going to be streaming on Wednesday because I will be getting on an airplane. Because I'm taking a flight from 10:30 p.m. here in San Francisco and landing at 6:45 a.m. on Thursday.
Ooh, a red
in Philadelphia. So yeah, I'll probably tweet the process as I get on the plane. It's my first time getting on an airplane without anybody else, so that'll be fun. It's also my first time going to the East Coast, so that'll be fun. Yep.
Same.
So keep an eye out on the Twitters for that disaster.
I
Thank you
will
all
tweet
so
at
much.
you in solidarity as we go through this experience together.
Yes. I loved this session. I loved it so much. I love that I can just sit here and y'all have an episode without me. I joke about it a lot that I could just put the 4 of you on and then walk away from the computer for 4 hours and a show would still happen. Someday I kind of want to do it just to see what that looks like.
See where we go.
It'll be an OVA. You just let us wild.
Yeah, it's one of those filler episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff happens.
But yeah, thank you to the 4 of you so much for making this magical awesomeness with me every other week. This is the highlight of my month every time, and I live for this show. Thank you everyone in chat. Let me go into my Streamlabs. Thank you to Grant, who I don't think is here anymore, for the bits earlier tonight. Thank you to Matthias for the follow and the sub, and thank you, Farrell, very much, friendo, for the host, or the raid rather, earlier tonight. If you watched, if you chatted, if you even just lurked, all of it really does make a difference. Even like, I know it's easy to be like, if you do anything, it helps. No, even lurking, it boosts the channel numbers and gets us higher on the list and makes it easier for this channel to grow. So every little bit really does count. Thank you so much. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night.